Welcome, Internet, to the Place of Video Games podcast. It's your boy, Dat Ninja Dev, joined as always by Donnie Eat, the Hype Reese, and Delvin Fuck Will Cox.
Damn, not Will.
Yeah.
I appreciate that as soon as you said that, someone popped out a cold one for fucking Will.
I mean, is he dead to you? Is that how we're taking that? Damn.
Dead to me.
Somebody's sensitive.
I'm always sensitive.
You know what made me laugh? Because I think every time I get like a testimonial like that, it usually is a me and Dev thing. They're like, man, we fucking love you and Dev. Like, you guys are so much like when you said that today, I was like, that does kind of happen, doesn't it? Like,
it's because Delvin be over here falling asleep and shit instead of.
What's the other side? We also get some feedback that's like, I just love Delvin.
No, they hate me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Rebecca's mom.
Well,
You know, she's like, she just loves Delvin.
Look here. White women love me.
The side eye and like the disregard that I earn on my own show on the regular, you know, she's like, yeah, my mom listens to every show, and she'll look at me dead in the eye, she'll be like, she loves Delvin.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And it just hangs, and we're like,
She's like Brooke Hogan, you know?
She's like all of us? No, not all of us, Donnie.
Yeah.
Just Delvin.
Just much
Just
like
Delvin.
Shannon Sharp, white women love me. Except I have to pay them $60 million.
Not yet. You don't. Give it a minute.
Yeah, that's
Give
true.
it time.
Stop playing in the snow.
Let PSVG blow up. 60 million is going out. 60 million is going out there, folks.
Wow.
Lord have mercy. Well, Donnie, you've been away for quite some time. So why don't you regale us of tales of your vacation?
It's been a week.
Has it? I mean, I heard.
12 years.
I heard your week. Yeah. Did you guys miss me?
Of course, I always miss you. My brother.
mean, you know.
Seemed like a little bit. D-Life lighting the Discord on fire. I was like, what in the hell is going on over here?
This fucker. Like,
I leave him in charge for 1 week and it all fucking goes to
See?
shit.
I told you, fuckers.
Look, he just said it to make you feel better. The same way it's
100%.
about
It
me
doesn't
and Donnie.
matter.
I never would have said or thought that until I heard the podcast where he went on and on about it.
It doesn't matter if you said it to make me feel
It
better.
doesn't matter.
Oh, motherfucker.
Guess who?
I thought we had a no whites rule here.
All right, Dev and I will see you
Nobody
later.
told Dev.
Damn it!
That's that Kobe. That's that LeBron Wade alley-oop.
Wow.
That LeBron Wade alley-oop.
Yes.
And this is
I'm already
why you're
loving
not
it.
in charge.
Yeah.
Ever.
I appreciate John 32 says Bobby. Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Yeah, you definitely
It
need
is
to have a
Bobby.
Bobby Hill costume for Halloween or something.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
No, it's
I should
definitely-
keep. So you're saying I should keep the haircut going?
I told
It'll just be Bobby Hill until Halloween for sure.
I told
That's
Snow
right.
she like
Yes,
every
you would.
generic white guy I've ever met in my life.
Every
Every
week,
time-
I'm just a new generic white guy.
He's just a new PlayStation lead character.
Yes,
That's
pretty
it.
much.
Search,
My
you were
name's Commander
huge from
Shepard.
2002 to 2011. You were big, man.
Yeah, 1000%.
I imagine
My name's
Snurf is the
Commander
man in
Snerts,
them
and this is my
things.
favorite podcast on the Citadel.
Yeah. I imagine those years for Snurts is years. Man.
You peaked. It's all
Back
downhill.
in the day, better than Al Bundy, I can tell you that.
I heard they're bringing back that show. Is that true?
Are they married with?
I know they're
children?
bringing back the Jeffersons, which is
who?
weird.
They're
Not
bringing
with,
back
not
the
with, not with
Jeffersons?
Maggie
For what?
Siff and not with the original cast. They can't.
I saw something like that. I know the Jeffersons is coming back for sure. Is they're rebooting the Jeffersons?
We've
So
completely
the-
run out of ideas.
You need to
Yes,
say
we-
rebooting versus bringing it back.
I
'Cause
think
bringing
Married
it
with
back
Children's getting a
insinuates the
revival.
same- with the same
Oh, you know
cast?
what?
Absolutely.
Now that you say that, you've jogged my memory. You are correct, and I believe it's an animated sequel.
I think so. I think that's what I
Yes,
read.
That I
Yes.
remember.
Yeah. Nope.
So the PJs.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Not wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We
the Jeffersons is
definitely
coming
don't
back.
need we don't need the Jeffersons to come back.
I don't know
It
why.
doesn't make sense.
Is that even
It doesn't.
topical or timely?
No,
No.
not
Right.
at all. Doesn't make sense.
I feel like we're in the midst of rebooting the 90s. What are we going further back for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Some of these
Just
things
go
don't
back
even
to
come
90s.
back.
I'm good with that.
I mean, then that
The
stuff
90s
didn't
can
even
come
work. That 90s show didn't work at all. It was terrible.
No, that was terrible.
It was.
Yeah, because
I
they're
watched
ripping off
one
that
episode.
That
show.
show,
Nope.
that show failed twice.
Damn.
It failed when they
That's like our
originally tried it,
background.
and then they failed when they tried to bring it back. Like that thing failed twice.
Never seen a single episode.
It's like when they had. I don't know
I
if you
love
guys
that
remember
70s
this.
show. Love it.
Me too.
When Morbius was in theaters and it flopped, but then everybody got trending. It's Morbin time, so they brought it back to theaters and it flopped again.
Wow.
It's great.
The original pilot I watched when that 70s show went off air, the original that 90s show pilot had like some extras from that 70s show, like some side characters were like main characters on that show. And we're like, oh shit, like, and it was awful. It was bad. Very bad.
Was it just like Tommy Chong and yet another vendor?
No. It was like some of
situation?
the students and stuff, some of the kids. I don't remember.
It's like
Yeah, I'm good.
Saved by the Bell, a new class. Didn't need that.
No.
We didn't need Saved
not
by
at
the
all.
Bell
We
in the
also
first
didn't need the
place.
college years.
Thank you, Donnie.
Yeah.
100%.
We didn't need Saved by the Bell at all. My wife liked that
You
show, and I'm like,
piece
are you
of shit.
serious? That show sucked.
How dare?
Saved by the
It
Bell was fucking
sucked.
dope.
Sucked.
It's
You need to
dope.
rewatch it, guys, because it's not very good.
What makes you think we haven't?
Yeah. I'm watching
You don't do anything. You
that
don't do it
episode
ever.
where
Go
Jesse's
back.
on crack. Fantastic.
My
Oh
wife.
my god,
That was a great
No,
episode.
it was
Oh
not.
man, that was good stuff.
This is not good television.
It was great.
So bad.
Every time
Put
I
'em
see
on
that clip,
speed.
I burst out laughing because it's hilarious.
Saved by the Bell, good shit. Captain
Good shit,
Planet.
pal.
They brought that back?
I didn't know.
Only one
They
I'm
did?
aware of is that Don Cheeto, is it, right? Parody
it's-
skit.
Mhm,
Oh, the-
that's the only thing I've ever seen.
Trees.
Look,
Can we get rid of this goddamn Cadillac on Mars background?
Did it
No.
not? It changed back again. I already did that twice, and it keeps reverting.
This is some bullshit.
I'm sorry.
the
It's probably
ghost
my
of
fault.
Chaffee.
It's not your fault. It's
Probably.
It's definitely Delvin's fault.
See, I
No,
just
he's
tried it
trying to-
again. It won't shift.
Wow.
It's like that changed, and I'll go back.
Oh, what is this Xbox nonsense?
yeah, we'll need that.
It's like they saved over our template or something. I think they
You
did.
know, it wouldn't
Chaffee's
surprise
taken
me.
over just
Dude,
on
they
accident.
They saved.
All
over
they did
our
was
template.
save ads. They're done.
That
They
sounds
really
about
did.
right. That sounds about right.
Are you
See what happens when you
serious?
leave Delvin in charge?
I didn't do that.
Awful.
I
I
didn't.
don't run the Cadillac on Mars stream.
Oh, I see
Is
how
that
it
it?
goes now.
Is that our background? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it is.
Yeah.
This is now under default.
I mean, it
Whatever
was
the fuck that means.
someone else's default.
Jesus. How could they do this?
Yeah, I don't know how
Look
they
what you've
did that.
done.
We can't leave Chaffee and Delvin alone with technology.
I even
Let's
see it
what
here with
happens.
the yellow and everything that we have, and when I click on it, it doesn't do anything. It's just like, nah, this shit doesn't work no more, dude.
That's kind of funny. I don't know how you did that,
It's broken.
but it's
There's a
great.
Tsushima theme.
Why?
I don't know. Looks like they
Why
have
would we get the
themes now.
Tsushima theme?
Shinobi, Tsushima, all these
Interesting.
different things.
I guess if you're streaming or something, you're playing a game, then I guess.
Tsushima.
But you'd think the Tsushima would be like really old. Same with Shinobi.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I would think so.
Where's the Ninja Gaiden one? That game just came out. There should be a Gaiden one.
I can't believe they saved over our shit.
I
And
can't.
it's back.
I
can't.
1,000% believe they can. I'm not at all surprised by this.
It's ridiculous.
I can. 100%.
Amateurs.
Right.
Didn't happen on my watch.
Didn't it though?
Nah.
It's
Like how
your
most
show.
of your
No, it's not my show.
It's your show.
Nah, it's not my show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the third chair.
Are you?
I'm like the fourth chair here. Even when
Here,
Snerts is not
yes.
here.
wait.
Even when
Here,
Snerts
yes.
is not here.
Cadillac, no.
You're like, I am every chair. I am Delvin.
And
Omnipresent.
Shack, I'm the fifth chair.
Well, Donnie tinkers. Delvin, what the fuck you been up to?
Recording motherfucking podcast. What else would be up to? What else
Yeah,
would
this man
That's
recorded
what you
like
do.
18 podcasts in one day.
Yeah, yes, pretty much.
Why do you do this?
You're a podcast
Because-
legend.
The team needed me. The coach was out, and they were like, "Hey, we got to
You were in a
record."
bunch of shows that I wasn't on.
No, I wasn't.
Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah,
were.
Kind of.
Yeah. You were.
I was on the mainline PSVG show.
You only covered for me once.
Had PSVG.
And you're on that show.
You're not covering. Those aren't
I
shows
am.
you cover.
I don't know if you know this. Usually in these shows, when it's just us three, I sleep, and Donnie and Dev talk for 3 hours.
That's why people like the show.
See, yes, that's why I don't get mentioned.
Nobody tells you to fall asleep.
Well,
Pay attention.
Nobody told us to do podcasts
cents.
at like 9:30 at night to 3 o'clock in the morning either, but we do it. So I had to go.
It still cracks me up when Delvin was like, "I'm going to try to be there for this Who Would Win event," and if I did not fall asleep, and I'm like, "This dude is doing 4 to 5 podcasts today. He is totally falling asleep."
Yes, that is correct. Then I had to Snerts and Haley wanted to do PSXP on Monday, and Calvin was like, "Nah, fuck that. You're not taking my time slot, jabroni." It's like, well. Guess how to do it right after Nintendo Shack. So that's what we did. We did it right after Nintendo Shack.
You could say no.
No, I couldn't say no.
Yeah, you can. These are options. It belongs
to which one?
You can say no. Any of them.
I mean, to me at least. I'm not going to speak for the other people.
Well, if we just said no to PSXP,
Haley would not be happy. That's for sure.
And it wouldn't have been no PSXP because she has to go have her surgery soon.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
True.
So we had to do it like
crunch. There was a crunch.
Yes. And if I didn't record Cadillac on Monday, we probably would have been no Cadillac for the next 8 months.
Again, these are still still an option.
Those comment boxes look terrible.
Yeah,
they do.
This is awful.
What is this? A
Fucked
Simpsons
everything
podcast? Why
up.
all the yellow?
Fucked up everything.
Right?
I'm curious what happened.
He just told you saved over over
I
our
didn't
stuff.
do anything.
Saved over it.
I didn't do this.
Look,
I'm
you
not
are
really doing
guilty
that at
by
all.
association.
You know,
That's not fair.
you know what? This is you guys' fault. I'm gonna tell you.
How is it my fault? How is it our
Because-
fault?
Well,
We had
because-
nothing to do with this.
Because y'all tell these people I'm incompetent with things. So when the time comes, I'm like, hey, Dale, can you run Cadillac? They're like, nah, we got this. So then they fuck it up. You can only blame yourself for this. See? Like,
I will
Delvin
own that.
Yeah,
I will own that.
see, Delvin can actually run the stream, y'all. I know we
I don't
think
even-
he's incompetent. He actually can run the stream.
I don't even know how to get it back.
This is also why PSXP would not happen without Delvin, because you're not going to trust me with this nonsense. Otherwise, it'd be some kind of wild, stupid color that no one's ever seen before.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's idiot.
not even an
we
option.
have
How did
the
he find it?
themes. You just select them from a
Well, they
pull
didn't.
down.
Well, idiots didn't prove it.
Yeah. We all have day jobs, I'm pretty sure, where this can apply in some fashion.
Can't.
That is
believe
right,
How
I've
did they
done
Thomas.
this.
look it up? It's
That is my
foolproof.
crime, Thomas.
Not quite.
I can't believe you've done this.
What do you mean we? Not we. Them.
You in charge?
Oh, now I get to be in charge.
Yep.
I don't have nothing to do with Cadillac.
See? It's not good being the king now, huh? Should have just gave you the crown. To take the blame completely now. You was in charge. I'll take it now.
Get out of here.
I didn't even know
I don't know.
Cadillac was still a show.
I didn't either.
Wait. We
Tell
all
me we're
know who's
recording.
to blame here. It's D's nuts.
That's true.
Facts.
That's true.
It would have
D's
all been
nuts is
fine if it wasn't for
definitely in
D's
charge.
nuts.
I agree.
This is facts.
Right.
How did it get that color?
I don't. I'm literally combing through every setting I can find.
I didn't even know that was a real color we could have.
Can't
Like
figure
this
out how to change it.
Hulk Hogan yellow. Damn. Like this.
Round 32 is
Whoa.
right.
That's good. to
we don't want that.
know. Nah, man. Terry got to get his ass out of here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But while Donnie fixes this, yeah, man, I've just been busy recording podcasts and trying to beat Breath of the Wild because out of spite purely. Because Donnie
Good.
said a couple weeks ago, like, hey, you're not going to finish that game. And I said, fuck off, Donnie. I'm going to finish this goddamn game.
We still don't believe you will.
I am.
He
I'm on
seems
the
hell
third.
bent on proving me wrong on this one.
Yes, because I know I was going to finish it anyway. And you know I'm going to finish it. I don't know why he act like he doesn't know I'm going to finish it.
I don't know.
I'm going to finish
Jury's
it.
still out.
I already have the Master Sword. I'm at the third Divine Beast.
Banner.
after I get the 4th Divine Beast, I'm going to fight Ganon. I got to get the memories, too. That don't take long, though.
I feel like Ganon's going to kick your ass and make you quit.
No, I got a whole bunch of those, little potions and food that give you like 20 hearts and shit, so I'm good.
I don't think it's going to matter. I think you're still going to get your ass kicked. I have no faith. None.
I got the Master Sword. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Master Sword's going to break on you.
It probably would.
No, my life probably.
No, what's actually going to probably happen?
You don't get a corrupted save.
That's what's going to happen. That is more likely to happen than anything else. That'll make me stop the game.
You're going to try to get into your Zelda nose. It's going to completely just corrupt your game.
Yeah, that's more likely to happen. That is the most likely scenario.
Look, it just reset itself again.
You can.
And
I can see
worse.
it now. You're right there, one heart away from killing the bad guy, and just like boop.
Yep,
done.
And that's happened before too.
You lost 6 hours of your life. Yeah, and the next 4. It's like, just hungry enough. Not for the next 5, but for the next 4, it's hungry enough to just corrupt them all.
Yeah, that happened with me a couple times. That happened with me Dragon Age Inquisition, and I never went back to that game. I was 50 hours in.
Try this now.
And it just corrupted. I'm like, nope.
Okay.
The only time I had that kind of shit in the bed was for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. No, I'm sorry. As far as a save file, shitting the bed.
No. You meant what you said the first time. The last time I shit in the bed.
That's all I heard.
Save
Grand Theft Auto San
file.
Andreas.
I really got to pay for better internet to upload this faster.
That's all I heard, man. I would not have liked to have said that if I were you, Snerts. Like,
oh, here we go. Clip it. But I was playing San Andreas, and my original Xbox just crapped out, and I was towards the end, and I just never
the OG,
went back.
Like the OG,
the OG San Andreas. Yeah.
I've never heard of that console crap in it.
Oh, I went through 3 of them.
The original, not 360.
The original. No, yeah, I went through 2
That's
360s,
blowing my mind. Was that a
original
thing?
Xbox. Yeah, I was the one guy.
We had one for like 10 years. That thing was like bulletproof.
They say 90% of the time, but then there are that 10%.
Yeah, I mean,
I was
that
part of the
10%.
10%. It was not good. It was not cool.
Like, they're still
I learned
good, but
about
people
warranties,
mod them and all kinds of stuff to this day.
Such crap. I was so.
I look it up. First article: why is the original Xbox so great, reliability-wise?
Yeah, I've never heard anybody losing an original Xbox.
I went through 3 of them.
I've only ever seen like 2 original Xboxes. I didn't know very many people had them.
Ooh, it says the early models had higher failure rates due to DVD drive problems.
Oh, interesting.
Whatever it was, it fucked me over on a bunch of stuff because that's not when you could port your saves. This was like you're done. Everything's done. Like
Yes,
when your
definitely
PC
Series
crashed
S's
back
fault.
in the
It's
day.
the Series S's fault.
1000%.
Yeah.
Fucking Derek.
Fucking
Yeah. Thanks, Phil.
Fuck Will.
I like Will. Stop. He took that shit personally. You tell? That's all he's thought about for 2 hours.
That son of a bitch. Will got me.
Well, got him in his feelings.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're playing Breath of the Wild. You think you're actually going to finish it. We're convinced you're not, and your save is going to get corrupted.
Pretty much.
Have you dabbled with DK at all?
Yeah, I've been playing DK.
So good.
All right.
It's an amazing game. But I said, look, I need to finish Breath of the Wild so I can get to this DK because it's not as long. Then I finish DK. Then I can get back to Death Stranding and getting lost in the world for 80 hours. Now, that one I might not finish. Even though I'm enjoying it. I feel like it's too close to Metal Gear. And that's going to kind of throw it off.
What do you mean by, you mean too close to release date? Or
Yeah, Metal Gear. No, yeah, release date. Metal Gear comes out this
Okay.
August. In
why
August?
why don't you finish the game that you haven't seen how
Metal
it
Gear's
ends
still a month
versus
away.
the Metal Gear game that you've
It's
played
August, ain't
before?
it?
Yeah, but it's like late August, though.
Yeah. But after I
month
finish
from
Zelda and Donkey Kong, on my schedule, yeah. So, I mean,
But is Metal Gear a must play? Like, it's not new. Like,
Yes,
you've played
it's Metal
this
Gear.
before. You've played
Metal
this
Gear.
before. It's not even a remake.
You see how
It's
this
just the same game, prettier.
that's all I need.
I actually
baby.
like these comments now because now the show has like this NWO vibe, and I kind of dig
Yes.
it.
I like it too.
Yeah.
The Wolf.
Finish the new games. Finish the new games and put Metal Gear on the back burner. That shit can
Metal Gear.
That doesn't sound right.
Why not?
That's like something I should be doing.
It's a known commodity. You know what that is. Play Donkey Kong. Finish Death
No, I'm
Stranding.
gonna play Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's the guarantee. Donkey Kong and Zelda the guarantees.
Death, Taxes, and Donkey Kong.
Yes. Death Stranding is the one that's going to be
an excellent title for a podcast.
We should name it that instead of this D-Life.
Not this. This is the D-Life win. I like this podcast title.
Kick rocks.
Did D-Life just win?
Oh, I forgot that was this episode. I will see you all later.
You can see in his eyes. He's like, shit.
Yeah.
What did I sign up for?
I don't want to be associated with D-Life. Yeah.
Damn.
I agree.
Can we just talk about game mechanics and how things are fun?
Absolutely not.
D-Life is going to talk about Xbox and how it's coming back for goddamn 30 times, and then going to call your cell phone and tell you the same story.
Enjoy, Tom. It's a great game.
Does he call your cell phone and tell you that? Because
I haven't blocked.
Okay.
The fact that you had the number to begin with.
Wow. Shows off to a great
shenanigans. It is. Absolutely. All right, so Delvin ain't doing shit but retreading old things. What about you, Stan? What you been up to?
I retread things
Retread
all
old
the
things.
time.
Yeah, that's what we're just on this. So what you been up to?
Y'all complain.
Like,
I'm still playing
the same thing
Diablo 4.
Played Simpsons Hit and Run this week.
Yeah,
Baldur's Gate.
Why not? Right? Yeah, I finished Baldur's Gate. I could go back, but I'm trying not to. I'm looking for more mindless action RPG, which is Diablo 4's bread and butter. Bought the expansion. I got it backwards on XP. I'll probably get it backwards now. It's either a Vessel of Hatred or a Hatred of Vessels. Either way, it's fine.
I have a hatred of vessels.
Yeah, me too. Fuck them vessels.
That's how I review Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Like
Yes. Absolutely. Fuck them.
You got me. I do find these plots so similar. It's very much the tropes of any long-running franchise that we like to watch, but we know the movie's probably going to be mediocre, be it like Aliens or Predator or Terminator or Diablo in this case.
Happy Gilmore 2.
Happy Gilmore 2 may fall into that. I haven't seen it yet, but I assume it's falling into that kind of trap where they're just rehashing the same old shit over and over and over again. And you're like, okay, yeah, you have a gem and you're possessed by some demon and bad shit is happening and the world is the shit. And
yeah, but
you're
do you
gonna
want
have
it to
like,
be different?
No, just kill everything.
You don't want it to change. You can complain it's just like the last one, but for those true like franchises, we don't want it to be different though.
Well, and that's to my greater point is that I still watch all the Predators, the Terminators, the Aliens every single time because you hope there's going to be like a glimmer of awesomeness somewhere buried within the tropes that keeps you coming back to the well every time. And the one thing for this that I got very kind of frustrated with is I feel like it's a hat on a hat on a hat on a hat when it comes to power-ups. You're powering up your armor, you're powering up your gems, you're powering up your armor's armor. It goes into overdrive. There's just so many. There's so many different things that can power you up that I feel like I'm missing at least half of them at any given time. Even though in reality, I think I'm on the up and up as far as I can do with the resources available. But it's just a lot, and I wish they would find a way to kind of like trim it down and just be like, you know what, we had all this shit before. We're just going to max you out for that. And now you got this new thing to work on. And so you're going to get bumped up to a different plateau. And then you can try to like raise up step and step and step. But I'm already getting to my limit.
Cumbersome as fuck.
I
stopped playing Diablo 4 because it was just too cumbersome. There's just too many systems. It's too much.
And it's very basic when it comes to the CGI like effects for the spells that I'm playing as a sorceress currently. Where, like I said on XP, it's like you either have a ball of lightning, a streak of lightning, a chain of lightning, or a little bit of lightning from the sky. Like there's nothing really fancy. Like I would love to see some giant like kaiju Godzilla lightning creature come out from my special and just start wrecking shit up. Just something a little bit more, I guess, different.
Trying to get one of those Final Fantasy summons.
I don't know, just like something that like is different than I've seen from the last game, which I played the crap out of as well. I'm not saying I don't like the Diablo series. This is my third character. I've maxed them all out. I'm about 120 Paragon points for each. It's not like I haven't spent some time in this world, but it's just so generic. And if it wasn't for its mindless, just kind of fun to like kill stuff, nature while having a movie on in the background, I don't know if I would ever go back to it. It's just not a lot of there.
Yep.
How do you have time to do all this stuff?
Because I have no loved ones.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Well,
maybe I should have thought about that.
Yeah. The one person I have to take care of is in Humboldt, and that's my mom, and she's an adult.
That's where I messed up at. It was just like, hey, kid thing, just
the same reason I don't have shit going on in my background for my tiny ass apartment. It's just me.
Your kids are old enough, Delvin, where you can kind of let them meander.
Are they?
You don't. Yes.
Kind of like goldfish. There's a certain time I don't feed them, they may die. Or if I feed them too much, same thing.
I feel like your daughter is very self-sufficient. Junior, on the other hand, he might forget to eat.
Yeah. Well, he ain't gonna forget to eat. He'll just eat my shit. Why the fuck you walk around with my sandwich? Oh, this was yours? Yes, motherfucker, you didn't pay for it. So
what you're saying is you're the goldfish that's gonna die because the other one's eating all your shit.
Yes. Pretty much.
I mean, that's when you eat the sandwich at the location you bought it at.
Yeah. Like a sad old man.
Yeah.
Just sitting in a diner by myself, eating a sandwich.
I don't see anything wrong with that. That sounds like the life.
BLT and coffee, please.
Yes. Please and thank you.
You have no idea how refreshing that is. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Place by myself, have a meal at a bar or at a coffee stop, for a diner.
A bar? I think a bar's acceptable.
Bar, diner, coffee shop, all of it's acceptable.
If they have a seats and a counter.
I'm not eating meals at a proper bar.
Yeah.
Not like a proper bar.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah,
like a restaurant bar? Okay, but like a bar? No, I'm not doing that.
The bars that I go to have good food.
Chicken fingers and fries and shit. I'm not doing all that.
No. We're talking like the Irish pub has like shepherd's pie and fried chicken sandwiches and burgers.
The whole dinner at a bar, you fucking alcoholic.
Yeah. Well, you were like at a bar. I was like, I wouldn't. Like that's no.
No. I would drink and sit down and eat like snacks. I'm not eating like a whole fucking steak dinner at a bar. Here you go.
Yeah. I mean, shepherd's pie and an Irish pub. Yeah.
We've talked about this before, I think, but it's, God and Lord knows how many times I've retold the same stories on the damn podcast over the years. But
they don't care.
When I lived in Ohio, like bars were a thing, like bars, like a whole place that like people just went to drink together. It was like I kind of grew up in bars and bowling alleys. Like I kind of like my mom and her boyfriends and their friends. Like when they went out, we went out to bars and bowling alleys.
Yeah.
And like in Columbus, there were just bars like on like corners of streets, like blocks, neighborhoods. There'd be like a house on top and somebody's basement, was sold or renovated or is a bar. And you'd walk in, and there's like a big, like wooden bar and gold rail and bar stools and it was smoky. And I haven't seen a bar like that in like 25 years. Like it's been so long. Like I see them on TV and I'm like, I know what that is, but like my wife doesn't. Like in Georgia at least, and maybe it's a Georgia thing. In Georgia, they don't have like what I think of when I hear the word bar. What they have, what they call bars, are more like clubs. There's like a dance floor and like they serve drinks, but it's not a bar. Like the bar that I grew up in was like jukebox, pool table, gambling, like a lot of like side bets, bookies, darts, like a bar. Like when I say bar, that's what I think. But here, that's not what people think. They think music, like lasers, lights, smoke, dancing, Like I call that a club. Like that's like a dance club.
Nah, it sounds like a club to me with the lasers
Right.
and the lights.
But it's an odd kind of. I think it's a southern thing. I've never really seen what I would call a bar, a traditional looking bar in the South that wasn't just in a restaurant.
We have bars here.
Interesting.
But they're like in the hood. Like in the hood. Like, you can go in there. And it's just like you said, like a pool table.
Yeah.
People playing craps in the back. Just the same type of style. But you don't find those like in white neighborhoods. You find them like in the hood.
Interesting.
And usually when you go there, it's a lot of 50-year-old, 60-year-old black guys there playing. It's not like young cats. Young cats down here.
Yeah, I don't think young people are into that lifestyle anymore.
Young cats down here do the same thing, but they go to strip clubs.
There's like a lot of talk about how like young folks aren't drinking. Like Gen Z is killing the alcohol. like they're just not drinking, and alcohol is flipping. Alcohol is flipping the fuck out. Yeah. Like I mean, quote unquote podcast guy, big alcohol, like big alcohol is like super pissed about it. Yeah. Like they're trying everything they can. If you're thinking you're seeing like lots of marketing stuff, because they're losing customers by the year in droves, like every year that everyone gets older.
Because they're all dying.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
There's the thing that also they kind of make fun of Gen Z a lot. So like, why the fuck I'm gonna drink? Y'all make fun of me all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just their turn.
Well, I say our
turn in the
generation,
gauntlet. It's just their turn in the
Our
gauntlet.
generation is very different, but my wife explains it to me. Like the millennials, like real big on like hard liquor and wine specifically, like really into wine.
Yes.
And then like apparently the generations behind them, like it takes a nosedive, like 80%. Yeah. Like it's a huge dive.
Mm-hmm. And the marketing behind it, like tells like it kind of feel like we don't want you here. So it's like okay, we won't be here.
Yeah, so I think like the bar thing, I don't know how.
Well, I would like to interject with definitions here because we're talking about like a dive bar, which is what you're explaining to me, where it's just stools, maybe a pool table, jukebox. They got like some peanuts maybe or some chips or whatever, but they don't really have any kind of food. Versus like a restaurant
bars I grew up in had
karaoke
food.
Bar. Like we'll have food, but like it's like a little bit more expanded. Like some of the places I come to in my neighborhood have a very expansive menu, and there's like the sports bar, the karaoke bar, and the Irish pub.
We have a lot of sports bars too here. That's definitely a thing here too.
I don't mind having lunch or even dinner if I'm in the mood for like a drink and a sandwich of kind. Like at any of those locations. Like at the
sports bar type place, I would just classify those as restaurants.
But if I'm going to like the Tattletale on like the west side, and like I know that's just drinking and it's Tito's Tacos afterwards, or the Cozy Inn, like there's certain like locations where it is you're not going there for a meal, you're going there to drink.
I'm sure it's cultural.
The other ones like you're kind of like we could drink or eat, depending on what it's going for. But yeah, there's all sorts of establishments, and then there's like the tourist traps. Everyone has those as well. But yeah, and as far as like the next generation, like if they cut out drinking, they're probably doing our species a favor, to be honest.
1000%.
I am a person who enjoys a beverage. I'm having one now. It doesn't mean that it's a good thing. It doesn't mean that there isn't other ways to hang out with people and socialize. And just have something that doesn't give you diabetes or alcoholism. Well,
they're in a different type of vices. They like vaping and weed, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think weed is as old as alcohol in that respect.
Yeah, tale as old as time. Marijuana.
Yeah, what goes great with this drink? A joint.
There you go.
Yeah, Gen Z is definitely more into the drugs than they are into the alcohol.
Yes.
Marijuana doesn't make fun of them. They don't even advertise. Just find a dispensary and they're good to go.
Yeah.
Right. And they can Uber that
big alcohol.
Shit.
They're always making fun of somebody. So I'm like, fuck y'all, we're good.
Yeah.
As long as they're not switching to like some of the more hardcore drugs. I mean, good Lord.
Cocaine.
Sometimes you gotta do a little cocaine.
That's the whole rage. That's why
I don't know.
That's why we're terraforming the world. That's why we're going to war against Canada.
Yeah. Oh, Mexico.
Right? Yeah.
Mexico.
When our government tells us, come on, we know this. That's the one that actually you worry for. That's the one that did my mom and her sisters in.
All
right. Well, yeah.
I sit here and drink my sparkling water.
I said a single word.
I have a ginger beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Green tea.
Green tea, huh?
You know what?
What kind of green tea are we talking about, Delvin?
You know what? Just
Delvin?
because of this, I'll be right back. Hold on. You know what? I
Okay.
just thought about something.
Can you hear us while you're gone?
He's gonna bring something that don't work. You know how it is. He brings things on, they never work.
Can he hear us?
There's gonna be some broken shit.
Or does he like? He doesn't have wireless.
I think
headphones
he
like
had
you do.
wireless headphones. I think he walked away with wireless.
But why did it
I
look
could
like
be
he
wrong.
just took them off though?
Then never mind. Maybe he did. I don't know.
Like, did you saw that right? Like he
I
looked
wasn't
like
paying
it came
attention.
off.
Like,
It doesn't
I do not ever question Delvin's setup. The fact that he's here is a miracle.
See, no headphones. He took them off. What do you have for us, Delvin?
I forgot that I had
Uh-oh.
this.
He's like, I forgot what I was doing.
Oh boy.
And just for tonight,
Oh, here it comes.
I have rum beer.
Nice.
Rum
I have no
root
idea
beer
what that tastes like.
It's Saint. I never tried it. It's
Rum
I got it
root
from-
beer. Okay, no, that I've done that. So that makes
Oh,
sense. Okay,
yeah, no,
root
that's
beer,
good. I've
yeah,
had
that
rum and
works.
root beer before.
Yes.
That's
Rum
yeah.
root beer.
What
from
I
the
was
hell is
Saint
thinking
Thomas.
like lager, like beer, like rum beer. I was like,
Captain
what is
Barks.
that?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is Saint John Brewers
St. Thomas.
rum. Yeah, it's from St. Thomas. Rum root beer. That's where I got it from. I just never drunk it.
Yeah, root beer. I've done rum and root beer, the mix. That's a good drink.
All right,
Yeah, that should be good. Good job.
let's try it.
I wanted to tell
about
you,
to be
Delvin,
asleep
I'm
at a
very
record
sorry
time.
for hearing about everything that happened to your house, dude. That really sucks, man.
Yeah, it's terrible. It was
I
fucking
know.
awful.
I've been there.
It's
It
a
really
fucking
sucks. So.
nightmare. It's rough. All right.
Is everything
Here's the
working now? Everything is
I mean,
up and running.
arcade
You good to
machines.
go?
Things aren't leaking.
90% of things are working now.
Okay.
The roof's fixed. A couple of lights
Did you fu-
outside are not working.
Okay. You didn't lose anything else? Just the Nespresso?
That was the main thing I think I lost. I lost some light fixtures, so I've been changing some of those out. And I bought solar lights to put them outside because my front porch legit didn't have lights. My front or my back porch, so I bought some solar lights and they handle that. So
Yeah, I've got those around the house myself.
they work
Those
really
are pretty
good.
great. Yeah, those are pretty great.
Yeah, like,
they're very cheap
yeah.
and they're very easy to put up.
I'm like,
They're
and the
wholly
ones I have,
They don't last like forever. Like I think I replace mine like every 2 years or so. They don't last very long, but like for how cheap they are, feels totally fine.
the price I paid for them, and as bright as they get at night, and they last 12 hours and they stay on all night.
They do stay. Yeah,
I'm like,
they do stay on.
maybe I don't need to use like my outside
I got
lights
3
no more.
for $30 off TikTok.
I got like 4 for 50,
There you go.
and they're
Yeah.
big lights,
Yeah,
and they work really good.
they're floodlights, so you don't have to wire.
Yeah, you just
And
screw
you
them
can
into
set them
the.
for like motion and everything. Yeah, they
Yep.
work. I know exactly what those are. I got
As
them.
soon as the
around
light, as soon as it gets dark, it gets light, man. I'm like, this is good. This is perfect,
Cool.
especially in Florida, considering all the hurricanes and stuff happening, power outages. Like this is, maybe I don't need like outside lights. Maybe
You
this
should
is
have a
perfect.
generator.
Well, I have
Don't
one.
you have a generator? I say he has one.
I have a
He
small
does.
generator that I was going to hook up day 5, but they fixed it
Okay.
because
Nice.
the bitch is loud. Because those little
Yeah.
gas generators are loud as shit. I'm like, I don't want to piss off my neighbors. Then they
Fuck him.
The first time I used mine, the reason I got mine is we had a snowstorm, and my particular area of the house, of the neighborhood, of the county was hit really hard, like crazy hard. We got like 14 inches of snow. It was ridiculous. Like when I reported it,
Snowfall.
the weather service didn't even believe me. They were like, "What?" Because like the rest of the region, the state got like an inch, maybe an inch and a half, and I got over a foot. And what they found is a crazy story. I'm pretty sure we were podcasting when it happened, but it was a crazy occurrence where like, I don't know, some upper level draft hit something else, and like for a 3 by, I think they said it was a 3 by 1 mile sliver, we just got like blizzard conditions for like 9 hours.
that's crazy.
And it completely decimated my whole town. Like you couldn't get gas, nobody's payment systems worked, nobody took cash, like everybody was without everything. And you know, like I live outside the city a bit, it's more rural, and it was going to take, you know, a week for the power company to get everything fixed. There were trees down everywhere. So I drove halfway across the state to get a generator to bring this back. And I know exactly what you're talking about, Delvin, because I turned it on that night. And I was really concerned because as far as the eye could see, there was no power, no street lights, no businesses, no Walmart. Like it was dark. Everything was gone.
Yes.
My whole neighborhood, everything's frozen and darkened off. My house lit up like the 4th of fucking July. I got heat. I got internet. I got Netflix going. Like I was like
about to have the strangers show up at.
I was like,
house
we're about
too.
to get robbed. Like that's exactly what I was like. We're about to get robbed.
Right.
Like this is not a good thing.
Yeah, right here.
Right, exactly. I was
right
like,
here.
This isn't good. I put it on the back porch and everything, trying to drown out the sound. Like I think I even walked out to the street. Like, how far can people hear this? Like, how many people do I have to worry about?
When
How
there's
many
no
houses does this
entertainment
reach?
Pretty
options
far.
available, when it's all pitch black dark,
Right.
sound travels.
But I've used that generator 4 or 5 times in my years at this house in the 10 years, and it has come through every single time. So, yeah, you should have one.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat as Garrett Belander. Yes, the tsunami. I survived the tsunami. I'm good.
Did you?
Yeah, we
You guys
did.
made it
Yeah,
out.
we did.
We're fine. I'm okay.
Have you survived the Sharknado yet, though?
No, well, that's just a prophecy. We haven't actually had it happen yet. So
Don't worry.
I'm just.
Tsunamis are
months.
utterly terrifying.
No, they are, but
They're
we
so
get
fucking
warnings
scary. Not for us,
all
apparently.
the time. We get warnings all
Yeah.
the time about tsunamis. I even remember passing certain businesses that I worked at. I'm walking around the neighborhood on my lunch break, and there's a little blue sign from LA City that says, "You're in a tsunami zone." I'm like,
Yeah.
well, that's good to know, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
You'll be
fuck I'm
eating
supposed to
these
do with
words when
that
the one
data.
actually comes.
Well, no, what am I supposed to do? Like, it's not like I'm going to jog 5 miles and not
No,
be in
you
the
need to
tsunami zone.
Move
all of a
higher. Get
sudden.
much higher, as high
You
as
know,
possible.
like- right,
Move
but
upwards.
I'm out of shape, Donnie. That's what
No,
I don't
no,
think
climb
you're
stairs.
recording
Move
here.
up. Go up.
I can't go up vertically very well.
If you're in the tsunami zone, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Jeff
it.
just
If
gave up.
there's
He's
no-
like, oh, it's been nice knowing you.
You're in the
I'm
splash
looking.
zone.
I'm like, hey, you want to fuck before we die? That's basically where I'm
Wow.
at right now.
Wow. Yeah.
Note to self: don't go around snugging
He
near the
just gave
tsunami.
up everything.
He's gonna
Yeah,
fuck.
Are we fucking or are we done? What are we doing here?
The tsunamis. I was watching the tsunami wave crash against the Japan wave barriers, and I was just like, dude, this is one. Hats off to Japan trying to protect their people. Imagine that. 2, like that shit's just terrifying. Just
Oh,
that
it is.
force of
100%.
water when it just comes, you're like, oh my lord.
Yep.
Water's
That's crazy.
destructive. Water's
The
destructive.
most destructive. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I've been caught
100%.
in
You gotta
Riptide,
love Japan creating
I've done
barriers
water-
and trying to protect things, and our presidents stay strong and stay safe. The fuck am I supposed to do with that?
Good luck.
Best of luck.
Who do-
Some of you
Yeah.
will die.
Who does this state vote for?
Some of you may die. That's a price I am willing to take.
Yeah. Was it death comes to everybody, right? Huh? Yeah.
Looks like it's y'all's turn.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers,
Wow.
100%.
Mhm. That's what we do here. So Donnie,
So-
you're back from vacation.
Mhm.
You've been playing Donkey Kong. Tell me about it.
Dude, Donkey Kong's the shit. I don't really need to say more. It is that game.
Yeah.
It is that game. I
That-
keep trying to
that's
tell
what you
people in our Discord. They're like, man, I've seen all the hype. I kind of excited about Donkey Kong. Get it. I don't know. I was thinking about like I got to come and get Donkey Kong. I'm looking at another Donkey Kong. It is bold that unbold game. It is that game. It's a system seller. It's so fucking good. I played it last night. High as fuck, Snerts. There's like you're supposed to shell surf on like this mud, and there's like a big mud level. Not me literally just clearing the mud for like an hour. Happy as fucking could be. Just sitting there breaking all the dirt down until there's no more mud on my planet. I'm like, I don't want to shield surf. I want this mud gone because I don't like because it slows you down when you walk on it, which is why they have the shield surfing. But I don't want to shield surf. So I just sat there happy as a cucumber, Minecrafting all the mud out of my damn level before I even tried to do anything else. Before I even was like, oh yeah, there's like courses and shit too. Like literally just playground. Happy-go-lucky playground. I'm so impressed at how good this premise works for Donkey Kong. I hope this is the future of Donkey Kong.
Very good.
For many, many years ahead. It's such a great fit for Donkey Kong, like the character Donkey Kong, to have this rampage Minecraft break everything type shit. You know, you remember when Breath of the Wild came out and everyone, like all the reviewers were like, you can climb everything. You know, Donkey Kong, you can break everything, all of it. It all breaks, all of it, everywhere. Yeah. And his motions, like he feels so fluid to control. I can't explain to you like how it's a really good game to play without even trying to play the levels or some shit. Like you could play this game and not give a shit about bananas or trying to beat it, and you can have a great time. Like I would love to give a controller to like a 7-year-old and be like, just go nuts. Do whatever you want to fucking do. Like don't worry about what the game is. Make your own fun. Because it's just such a treat to play. Like he's got a roll mechanic, he's got a jump, and of course he smashes everything around him. You can grab like a piece of stone. So like you can just like grab the earth and rip a chunk of it out. If you have that chunk lets you like, you can throw it at people. So it's a projectile or an attack. Or you can use it as a double jump. So he kind of uses like a skateboard. Like he'll jump and then jump off the piece. And those mechanics together with how much you can, it's just so much fun to play. Like the gameplay loop is amazing. The mechanics, the controls, it's just a joy to play. I'm sure there's somebody that doesn't care about breaking something. So I'm not saying it's for everyone. I'm just saying like what it does itself so well. Like what it's doing, they've nailed it. I mean, I haven't beat it yet, so I'll refrain from going to the store, but I can already tell. Like I can tell very quick. Like even the intro area, I was playing and you get dropped in this intro area and it's like, and you can see where it's right in front of you. They're like, there's the banana. And I probably sat there for an hour just breaking shit around me. Like it's so much fun to do. I was like, yeah, I know the banana's there, but and then here's the fun part. I posted a screenshot that I was playing it and somebody responded to me like, how many bricks did you break before you? I was like, fucking, I know. Like right. It's a treat. It's a real treat. I'm loving it so far. So, and it's also addictive, very addictive, very addictive. On multiple occasions already. You know, like the other night, we got back. I had to go to work. So this would be last thing. I had to go to work today, my first day back at the job, and it was like maybe like 9:30. Melissa was like, "I'm gonna go to bed." I was like, "That's cool." She's like, "You gonna stay up?" I was like, "Not too late. I want to wake up early." Fucking 2:00 in the morning playing Donkey Kong. Like it's so much fun to play. You know, I just kind of get lost. So I love it.
It sounds like one of those games that is always, I can do one more thing.
100%. Look, see? Fucking Joe, I cleared the blood too. See?
Yeah.
It's got to be some sort of, I don't know, ADHD-tistic thing, but there's an itch here that Donkey Kong will definitely scratch for people like me. You know, it's a blast. It's just so much fun to play. And like the levels, the funny thing was Rebecca was talking about how like the challenge courses aren't hard and stuff. I did this shield surfing one where you had to like reach the end in a certain amount of time. It's like 20 seconds. And that shit reminded me of like those old like Mario 64 runs, like it's like the penguin and shit, the races. Like you know, like I didn't die, but I didn't make it a few times in time. You know, I had to run that a few times. I was like, there's a little challenge here if you want it. It's not super easy. So, but yeah, I hope this is the blueprint for Donkey Kong forever. This is great. I can't believe they've rebooted this character so well, so quickly. It's got a brand new design, a brand new game. There's a fucking new movie, theme park. Like they literally were like, everything you know about Donkey Kong, gone. It's just like fucking Men in Black, just new Donkey Kong. And everyone just took to it. Nobody bitched about the new thing and all that. Everyone's just like, yeah, that's Donkey Kong. It's in the Mario movie.
It's almost like they made $1 billion off of a movie with Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Well, their Nintendo interviews said that the Mario redesign that the Mario movie used was actually because this game was in development like as far back as 2019.
Sync it up. Sync it all up.
No, of course. I'm just thinking like how we've seen it, especially all of you guys. You guys are superhero fans, so you've seen it a bunch when people try to change a character. There's usually a real hard whiplash about it. Wrestling, like anytime you mess with something that people like, there's a Nintendo literally like a stroke. I'm sure there's somebody out there that doesn't like the new Donkey Kong, but by a big majority of people
complaining about the Donkey Kong design.
Not a lot. I live in Nintendo universe, and I'm telling you, not a lot.
I'm telling you, from what I saw, it was everybody complaining about it, which I thought was very weird. I'm like, what's wrong with it?
They basically just waved a wand and was like, new Donkey Kong, and most people are on board. That's pretty impressive.
I'm surprised that usually when you get games like Donkey Kong, or at least in this way, and you have Donkey Kong with a female partner.
Oh yeah.
You start having the audience say, "Oh, this is that woke Donkey Kong bullshit." And stuff
What?
like that. We haven't really been seeing that.
I saw plenty of that.
Oh, you saw that? I haven't seen that at all. I've seen people like
never seen,
super positive about this game thus far.
Pauline is really good, and she's a really good pair.
Most Nintendo things muted, but I definitely saw
she's
people
really good
about that
for this game because like they kind of turned Donkey Kong into like kind of like a dog. It's like Scooby Doo-ish, you know. He's just kind of like, oh, you know.
Yeah, he is.
So she's like his voice. So they're like a really great pair, like companion. She's like the voice. She adds all the text and the dialogue, and she talks to him, and he gruffs back. So them as a tandem is very good. Like I could see this being a multi-installment franchise for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he talk?
He's a monkey.
Why doesn't he talk?
He's a gorilla.
Like he says like banana and stuff like that, but it's it's like Scooby Doo-ish. Like Scooby Doo can talk, but like he doesn't talk. When he says it. You know, it's kind of like that.
Ooh, banana. Every time he says it,
I would have expected him to be talking like he did in the movie. I didn't realize he didn't like actually have words.
Nintendo characters don't talk. They just say like little one-liners, like
the movie and dialogue between the games are way different in my experience. But I'm also limited for Nintendo.
It's me, Mario.
Is Mario going on monologues in later games?
No.
On the consoles.
Yeah.
Link, it's like you only hear hey, hey.
That's Navi. You and Dev both do Navi instead of
hey.
Y'all got to work on your links.
Listen.
Link's great.
Hey, listen.
That's Navi. That's not Link. Yeah, that's Navi.
That's his little character.
That and Mercenaries too. Check your PDA. Check your PDA. And that was the test curse right there.
Long story short, to wrap it up, Donkey Kong is that game, and by that game I mean system seller game. I mean like Donkey Kong is a reason to go get a Switch 2. And you should. If you love video games, even if you just love 3D platformers, anything like that. If you liked Astrobot, Crash, then you should get Donkey Kong. 100%. And it's that good. It's that good that I would tell you is it so good to get a system? Absolutely it is. It is that good. It is that game. And if you don't have one, if you have a Switch 2 and you don't have it, like I can't help you there. That's wild. That's a crazy circumstance. You need to get this.
That's me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No fucking
it's
Donkey
wild
Kong
stuff
here.
Because it's fucking.
My kid doesn't even ask for it.
It's so good. It's so good. I love it.
Surprised he hasn't asked for it yet.
He knows it exists. He just doesn't really care.
Interesting. Wow. So, does anybody else's kids share that sentiment as far as
Jack doesn't like it? Jack
really?
Yeah, Jack said.
Interesting.
So there's a group of people that that think, I guess, the camera or the controls or both makes them like nauseous.
Motion sickness, yeah.
That's what Jack said. Jack was like, I can't really do this. He also told me, he goes, I didn't really want it to be like this. He's like, I wanted it to be like Spider-Man, but Donkey Kong. Like he was imagining him like roping through a city and jumping off of like rooftops and stuff.
Oh, I didn't think of that either.
I never would have thought of that, but that's kind of where his head was.
That's interesting.
So he played it for like 20 minutes and was like, I'm out, which surprised me because I left the Switch here and everything for him to play while I was on vacation. And then I came back and he was like, yeah, I'm not into it. And then I played it and I was like, I'm staying up
Sorry
all
to
night
interrupt, Donnie, but like, thank you, Daniel, for even praising that piece of shit game. I appreciate that so much. I worked so hard. I did. Yeah, that's why I was interrupting Donnie.
So it's your fault as a piece of shit.
I never played Mercenaries too.
Let's do co-op. It'll be great.
No.
I've never played either one of them.
It won't be great.
I remember the box art. That's why I was
box art was cool.
I remember.
Best thing about the game.
There was also an ad campaign where they took over gas stations in LA to try to promote. They had people dressed up as the character, basically doing like,
look at this.
Probably worse than Comic-Con cosplay.
There's a Reddit thread from this year.
Anyway,
Mercenaries.
Sorry to derail.
Mercenaries 2 PC version. Are there any legitimate places to buy and play this game? I haven't been able to play since my 360 days. The first response is, as Mercs 2 being my favorite game ever. I'm happy to elaborate on these comments and clarify exactly what you need to do to be able to play it on your PC. And it goes through all these modding stuff. There are people that love this game, Snerts.
Congratulations,
Their favorite
Snerts.
game.
Well, thank you. And if for me, the best part of the game is when you see the credits and you see Joshua D. Stearns. That's like the pinnacle of the entire experience.
Who's that?
That's me.
Yeah,
No, you're Snerts. Snerts, not Snerts.
Your first name is.
Screwed all this up. No.
The first name is Lord.
I don't think you know how to pick like usernames. Like, did you misspell?
Yeah.
That is awesome. I appreciate the ribbing. That is so good. That is
someone who worked on the game here. If you want to send him any questions, I'll give you his telephone number and his address. You can mail him.
I'm so glad I never shared that with you.
In the Reddit. One of the people in our podcast made this game. We'll provide access for $5.
You wonder why I go by Snerts.
Snerts, we need you to autograph these shirts.
That's how I'm going to start announcing you.
That's Conquest. Never mind.
Is Mercenaries on is like back and pad or something? Like, is it around?
I have no idea. It's PS3, PC, and Xbox 360. I did
was it ever remastered or anything?
I test. No, Pandemic ate shit after Sabotage.
Didn't they go on there after you broke the game?
Or Saboteur.
But I figured, did nobody else pick it up? And
that's the game I like.
Or bundlers?
Saboteurs actually looked legit with the black and white themes and the climbing like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, no, I remember the Saboteur.
It had some potential for it, but it was one of those things that are just, and I've brought this up before, but it's just one of the consequences of EA buying up BioWare, buying up Pandemic, making Pandemic a multi-game studio instead of a one and maybe two in the pipe type of thing. And all of a sudden they get overworked and they are done. But I had fun with Mercenaries too. It was my first testing gig. It's not a good game, but it was a fun experience.
How dare you?
It's a good idea, Jonathan.
This Reddit thread is our favorite game ever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm glad some souls thought it was a good game, but after working on it 12 hours a day, 6 days a week for months on end, it kind of like maybe lost its luster
and still broke it.
How dare you?
The grappling
spit in
hook
the face of available Angel 9.
Oh, available Angel! Oh, I lost my soulmate. Oh, I could have had an available Angel.
Too said we should put Snerts on Cameo. I agree. We should have forced Snerts out on Cameo.
Games? Yeah. All right.
We should whore him out on Cameo and give him 10% of the proceeds.
Delvin, this is also how you make more money for that too, because I actually worked on a Transformers game, so we could pretend I was actually on the cast of the movie, but then they'll find out I'm the cast on the QA team.
Well, you really worked. You really worked on the City Transformers game. That's what I'm sad about.
Yeah, you can get Peter Cullen for Peter Cullen for like $250, or you can get Snerts for $25. Let's go.
Snerts Kiwi in Europe writes. Holy shit, I cannot believe this. I decided to look up at how to play this gem of a game after I randomly misremembered it today, only to find this thread. This is almost proof enough for me to believe that a higher power exists.
Wow.
But they found out how to mod Mercenaries 2.
Someone found God through Mercenaries 2? That's amazing.
That's something.
You keep calling it a shit game.
Tell them the Transformers game you worked on so they can find hell. Because that's what you gave me, you fucker.
Damn.
I'll never forgive you for this.
That bad, huh?
Yeah.
Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen.
I heard the game. Transformers had a lot of bad games.
And I was on the multiplayer team. And when the game went live, I thought the only solace I can have is to kick the shit out of little kids who are going to play this game upon launch. And guess who I found on the game at launch was one of my colleagues. And there was no other game lobby available because I'm assuming everybody was playing the single player.
Wow.
Yeah.
Night Dive. Bring it back. Night Dive
Tragedy.
Studios. Let's get Mercenaries.
No, that was Pandemic.
It made people believe in a higher power. Night Dive. This is the one. It's got to be better than that Jedi power battle shit they did.
Probably.
Pandemic or had Mercenaries 2 with a co-op option with a tether. Do you remember the Fable tether, Donnie? You're an Xbox guy, right? Like,
yep.
You remember how terrible that was?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but with a GTA style game. And imagine trying to test that where you're like, oh, I'm going to go here and I'm going to go there. And then it crashes. Like, fun stuff. Obviously, that was the job that was supposed to bug and test and whatnot. But the tethering was not cool. The grappling hook was overpowered. And you would abuse QuickTime events just to get through any kind of mission. That is Mercenaries 2.
Sounds fun.
Wow. It's a good thing
I'll
you
shut up
pulled
now.
it off
Rangers?
their store. No, you didn't talk about Power Rangers.
I never did I?
No.
Not that I remember.
I played and beat Rita's Rewind. Loved it.
Nice.
Yeah, I got Jack in. It was pretty tough to play through. Like, we had to choose. We had to pull extra controllers. I had to go player 3, player 4 because we were getting worked at one point. I was like, "Yo, I need you to help me here, kid." He was not. He was not very good. Short, a little. He wasn't. He even told me, he was like, "I'm sucking." I was like, "Yeah, what happened, Mr. Gamer?" Like, he was getting his ass kicked. He may be great at his FPS or what, but he's not good at beat 'em ups. It's like, hello.
Two different.
100%. Oh, he's always giving me shit about how old and not good at games I is. Well, he learned today. I'm excited to save our ass multiple
Now you're
times.
my terms.
Yeah, 100%. You walked into the wrong arena, kid.
I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
All right, so it's pretty short. It's not very long, and I think for what it is, I think it was pretty expensive, right? Like, I got mine at super discount, so I bought it, but it was like $40. Like,
Yeah.
you
like
beat
4
the whole
hours.
game in like 4 or 5 hours. Like, and for what it is, and not just what it is, but like, there are a lot of other games like this that you can buy. You can get Streets of Rage 4 for like $15. It felt expensive. All that aside, when you get those moments where you Megazord and shit, it is epic. Like, that is like the Power Rangers game of my dreams, like as a kid, where it'd be so cinematic. It was almost anime-like. We fucking had the waves and shit coming off and all. I was like, yo, I loved it. I popped hard for those music segments. Those were great. It did suck you had to play the whole damn campaign before you unlock the Green Ranger. It's like, you could at least let me do the last mission as Tommy or some shit.
That's how they work. Same way you beat the Ninja Turtle games, then you get Casey.
Yeah, I know. But it was...
People want the Green Ranger.
Yeah, that's the thing. We want the Green Ranger, though. That's the one.
Immediately. Like, that's the one we want.
I'm sorry. That's why it takes a little bit more effort. Wait for that Marvel Cosmic, and then you're going to have like the coolest character you ever wanted is going to be the one you have to complete.
They do have like little cutscenes, and they pull like some voice lines from the actual show, which is great. Because you get like the saber-tooth tiger and shit you like, and I would laugh, and my son would shake his head like Dev just did. I'm like, oh yeah, that was Power Rangers.
You want to talk about a movie that don't need to exist? Power Rangers don't need to exist. Give me Saved by the Bell. Power Rangers can kick fucking.
Power Rangers is way better than Saved by the Bell.
Power Rangers is absolute trash.
Way better than Saved by the Bell.
Awful,
dude.
It's the
when
most
Tommy
piece of
when
crap
Tommy
show
was
I've
giving
ever
the
seen.
Rangers the business for like a whole season. That was captivating television.
That was cinema.
No, it was not.
Cinema. Thank you, Del.
great.
Cinema.
Fucking
He
great.
fought the
cheesy.
fucking Megazord on his own as a person. Like,
Yeah.
he was like,
He
bitch.
threw all those bitches
He knocked them
out of the
it.
Megazord.
I
There's
expect
a-
better from you, Del.
That's like some
Donnie, this is
Frieza
what I expect
Goku
from.
shit, dude.
But you,
Yeah.
I expect
No.
more.
There's
You're
a
way
video,
off, Dev.
Power Rangers,
You're way
that's
off,
terrible.
buddy.
There's a video with a black guy doing commentary over that fight, and it's one of the greatest videos I've
So
ever
good.
seen.
So good.
It's so
You
great.
couldn't pay me to watch Power Rangers.
That is not
Oh.
the show though, which sucks because Voltron's the OG, and that's all
Voltron's
I
great
need.
too.
Yeah.
I love Voltron.
It was great.
The
It
Lion's
was
here.
great. That Tommy arc, dude, the White Tiger arc,
You have the metal ones or plastic?
captivating television.
Oh,
I wish I
absolutely.
still had the metal ones. I had the
Right?
metal ones for a hot minute,
Yeah,
and
same.
I don't remember what happened to them. They just got lost in one of the moves. Could probably blame the Northridge
Cinema.
earthquake for that one.
Cinema.
Yeah.
Power Rangers, I was just that much older to not.
Oh,
give
I
a
get
shit.
that. I think Dev was too. Yeah.
Those
and that's why we're surprised Delvin isn't on our camp.
Right. This is why Delvin expect better from him.
You know.
He respects mad shit.
Is that the re-release that they dropped in Target?
Yeah.
Or is that that's the plastic shit?
Yeah, it's the 40th anniversary one. These are big as fuck too.
Well, they were big back in the day. They weren't
not all of them.
No, not like this. I had the ones back in the day.
Not like this.
That's the black one, though, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I have all of them. I got them at a pawn shop.
I'm super glad that I got the game for free. Like they basically gave me the game for free, which was pretty cool. And then I loved it. Like I really enjoyed it. So if you can get that game on sale, I highly recommend it, especially if you're into beat 'em ups. Power Rangers.
It was on sale for the fake ass Amazon Prime Day.
Yeah, then it just disappeared. And it wasn't on the PlayStation Store, if I'm not mistaken, because I went to the store.
Yeah, it'd be a great PlayStation Plus Game Pass sort of thing. That'd be a good,
maybe next year, if I see it drop below 25, I'm probably getting it.
I think that's right where this should be. $24.99 feels on the money. Yeah. It's short, but like those cutscenes are pretty epic.
It's fun.
I never expected maybe I didn't pay enough attention to the game. Like, did we know you get to get in the Megazord and throw hands and shit, and there were bike levels and stuff? There's
yes, I knew that.
I didn't even know any of that was there. I was I thought we were just gonna punch folks with the Power Rangers.
It was my experience that is the biggest critique of the game, is that if you're playing multiplayer online, some of those segments are kind of tedious or people don't sync up. Yeah, especially, and I don't know if it's changed or not, if I'm misremembering, but it seemed like before you would control one hand or the other if you were in multiplayer. So one person would be the left punch, the other one would be the right punch. Really? And syncing up like that. So I don't know if that's changed or not. Yeah.
We played co-op, and that's not how it worked. When we were in the Megazord, there were phases. So one player would work on phase one, and then when you got past that, then the next player would tag in, then the next player would tag in, and we would just do that. We didn't play it simultaneously.
This is only based off reviews that were many, many months ago, so I don't know if anything has changed since then. But that was the biggest complaint from the reviewers, is trying to coordinate on the actual Mechazoid areas.
Well, I liked it. It was pretty good.
And much to allude to my question I had for the show, we are in a bit of a brawler renaissance.
Yeah, we'll talk about
that's all I was saying. We are. That's all I was saying right now.
I love it.
So. Me too.
Nice. All right. Well, I've only played Destiny. My week has been shit, so I got nothing to say.
My vacation was wonderful. You guys already know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan died. Best vacation ever.
Yeah. That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
You can't
I was
get
so
much better
happy.
than that.
I was so happy. My wife was like, "Am I going to lose you for an hour so you can hate?" I was, "You damn right. You are so. I've been waiting for this fucking day. This piece of shit."
Yeah.
And I hate saying that about somebody. I hate saying that about somebody who died. But I'm not going to back down now. You guys heard me for 10 years talk about him, and I'm definitely not going to back down now.
Yeah.
As a character for wrestling, he accomplished a lot. I don't think he accomplished all of that. I think he was given a lot of that, but I can't take that away from him. He accomplished a lot. He means a lot to that business. He is a shitty person, and always has been, and sold himself out to anybody that wanted to bid. And on top of all that, the reason I hated him the first time, to do this rant one more time, he's a shitty wrestler. Nobody ever wants to say that. He always was. He always was.
Ugh.
He's a shitty wrestler. He's a shitty wrestler with a copycat gimmick. It's not even his gimmick, Hulk Hogan.
No, it's not.
Nope.
Yeah,
there was a Hulk Hogan before him. Was it Billy Graham?
Yeah, Superstar Billy Graham.
Superstar Billy Graham was Hulk Hogan. The bleach blonde, the pythons, the whole thing. The whole gimmick. And then he fucking went off the reservation, and then Hulk Hogan came along, and they basically were like, "You're now Billy Graham." Yes. It's not even his gimmick. It's not even original.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, you can't say that, Tony, because they don't want us shitting on people when they're deaf.
I've seen it. People are like, "I'm tired of people being fucking mad at Hulk Hogan." Fuck off, then.
No, don't be tired.
That's my immediate response.
Keep fighting.
They ran Joey Swole off the internet for this time.
Nobody cares about Joey
That
Swole.
was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life.
Nobody cares about that.
He couldn't hold
It was
Ric
so
Flair's
funny.
jockstrap, Steamboat's Macho. He's not in their league.
No.
He ruined Sting, possibly like the greatest build of a story in wrestling history. And he ruined it. He shit all over it because he wasn't going over it.
Yes. Thank God for Cody Rhodes' story.
Piece of just the worst. He injured people. Just,
Yeah.
Anyway.
I found a little bit of solace where so many different peer groups, when he passed away, I was like, oh, okay, here we go. Here's my opinion of this person. I already had it like ready to go. I only know this guy from Suburban Commando and one of the Rocky movies and racism. And
Thunder Lips
and racism.
Those are the three things I know this person from. And then
not Rocky?
I was like,
Rocky doesn't make the cut?
I said Rocky. He said Rocky.
Oh,
he said one of the Rocky movies.
Oh,
gotcha. Yeah. And racism. Like, those are the three things I know this man from. And obviously he's an icon, but I was never into wrestling. But I just really appreciated everybody coming together, being like, fuck this guy.
Honestly, for me, the racism is at like the bottom of the list
the
of
funny
the
thing about it
reasons
was
that I hate him.
all the things you named, he was terrible at all of them. He wasn't even like a good racist. How are you bad at racism? How are you bad at racism?
Even a good racist.
You were a terrible racist. Like, you did a terrible job at that.
But yeah, like, I definitely don't condone racism, but like I said, I've known racists, and listen, there are a lot of your favorite wrestlers racist.
Are racist.
Yeah.
Sure.
That comes with the territory. I was not surprised by that at all. I hated that it took that for people that didn't question everything else. They're like, wait a minute. His matches aren't that good. I'm like, God damn, I've been here the whole damn time. And then he went on a Christian speaking tour, and he turned all super mag. Like, the man just sold out constantly. To whoever. Ted Turner, 100%. Like, I feel like it's one of those, you're early on something. I had this fucker pegged at like 7. That's what, like, it kills me. I hated him when everybody loved him. Like everybody. I remember that's my introduction to him. My dad was like, that's Hulk Hogan. And I watched a match and I was like, he's not nearly as good as the other people, though. Why is he the best? And that bothered me for a lifetime. So I was happy
Probably why I never got into wrestling, because
to let
he
that
sucked.
go.
And
He does.
Everything was about Hulk Hogan. I was like, I'd rather watch Macho Man.
Somebody,
I think it was anybody but him.
a Wrestling Insider or somebody was like, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. He loved the business. And I quote tweeted, as long as he was on top of it. The moment he wasn't on top of the business, he didn't love it anymore.
As long as he had his foot on the business, he was happy.
He buried talent after talent. I mean, what he did to Sting is criminal. That was Sting's massive moment. A huge character, so popular. That was the company. They were the best in the world until that moment. He
managed to destroy
talking about
2 companies.
All right.
2.
Only thing I know about Sting was he was in
at some point
wrestling.
We'll talk about some video games of the show, but I like this. This is better.
This is better than what we're going to devolve into with D-Life shit.
So Sting
shit.
So Sting sees the movie The Crow. Actually, if you actually want to know, Scott Hall tells Sting, hey, have you seen the movie The Crow? You should do your face like that. That's Scott Hall's business. You should be the Crow. So Sting, because he always painted his face, Sting goes, he looked at it and he goes, no, I actually do like that. So he goes to Bish and they go, we're going to do this. And it was like originally supposed to be a heel turn, Dev, because Hogan, he's the third man. He's the guy that came out and turned on the business with the Outsiders, Hall and Nash. You know that, right? The famous
I don't know
turn.
what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay. One of the biggest moments in wrestling history.
Because first of all, I don't know about Sting outside of WCW. I just know that he was.
This happened in WCW.
Yeah, no, this happened. So you know that Hulk Hogan, when he created the NWO, turned on Macho Man and became the villain. That's a famous wrestling moment, right?
Didn't know that
at all.
No. Okay, what happened was,
I don't watch wrestling.
Okay,
that's like pop culture. Everybody
I'll set the story.
That.
What happened was, they did this big invasion angle,
right?
Where they blended reality with, of course, the gimmick. And NWO was supposedly WWF invading WCW. And they had Hall and Kevin Nash, and they were like, we have this mystery third guy that's supposed to be helping us. And the whole storyline was supposed to be like, oh, people were believing that Sting, who was at the time Mr. WCW, he was the face of WCW. They were thinking that he was the traitor. So you had it was Luger, Sting, and Macho Man, who would be the face of the WCW.
Yeah, they didn't think he was a traitor. That's not true.
But they thought
it was somebody else from WWE coming.
No, they thought it was. They were. I remember this.
You've got your history mixed. Here's where your history's mixed.
Yeah.
The reason I was trying to tell Dev about this heel turn. This is what Cena just did. Yeah. Hulk Hogan, a perennial babyface for 40 years, right? He's the hero. He turns heel. That was supposed to be Sting.
Correct.
It wasn't Hogan's spot.
It wasn't Hogan's spot.
It was going to be Sting. He was going to turn heel.
But the storyline was they were blaming Sting for it. They was thinking that Sting was going to be the traitor.
Yeah.
And so they were looking at Sting all funny and stuff like that. And then the big moment happened, which was a weird. If you watch the match, it's really weird because it's a 2 versus 3 match, and the two guys are beating the 3 guys' ass.
Yeah.
Like Hall and Nash are winning the match, and so
hang on.
All of a sudden,
hang on. Pause, because we're already lost Dev, so I'm gonna try to wheel him back without making this 30 minutes. So anyway. Hogan takes that spot
too. Look at his face.
Yeah. So Hogan takes that spot from Sting, becomes the bad guy, literally starts the most popular thing in the world, the NWO.
Yes.
They go off to the races. So Sting left to be the WCW guy. He kind of goes into like this mourning thing. That's how they justify the crow paint. When I say Sting, you know Sting, right? White face, white paint. Sting.
I thought that's what he always looked like.
No, he was very like Hulk Hogan, neon colors, bleach blonde hair and stuff.
Correct.
Before that. So
Really?
he becomes the Crow.
Yes, he was. He was a surfer.
And so
What?
Dev, oh yeah. We'll send you pictures of early Sting.
Yes.
No, please don't. I'm good. It just made it worse.
And after the whole thing, Sting turned dark because he felt like everybody turned their back on him. So he didn't know who to trust, so he would just be watching the show from the rafters and stuff from a distance while NWO would just wreak havoc and fuck up everything.
That's the only Sting I've ever known.
And then he would come down when everything gets his darkest and kick ass and run everybody away. So that was that 2 years?
So that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show Dev 90s Sting. That's Sting.
That's Sting.
Pre-NWO, this is what Sting looked like.
That was the guy they thought was the traitor.
Yeah.
And then
who would have thunk it?
Okay. So Dev, so Hogan turns, they're super popular, everything. So for like 18 months, Sting, the Crow, is like just sitting in the shadows. You know, he comes down from the rafters and shit. For like a year, he didn't say a word. He was just on TV and nobody ever talked to him. He's just there.
Nobody knew whose side he was on.
This was like the most insidery story. The mystique and the intrigue got people were hooked. This is why WCW's ratings went through the roof. It wasn't just the NWO. It was the NWO and then Sting. Because Sting was going to, so he starts attacking them and one by one he makes his way to Hogan. They tell the story for a year, longer than a year. He goes through everybody to get to Hogan. He finally gets to Hogan, Dev, at Starrcade. It's Sting Hogan for the big gold belt. And Hogan's supposed to lose. They've been building for it for 2 years. It's the hottest story in the world. He walks in and goes, "I'm not dropping it tonight.
Doesn't work for me, brother.
Doesn't work for me, brother." An infamous line that everybody in history knows in a tribute to Hogan. Doesn't work for me, brother. That's what he told Creative the night he walked in.
Yep.
Because I'll drop it, but not tonight. So they walk out there, Dev, and they have the worst fucking wrestling match you've ever seen. This slow, plodding bullshit. It is the star, like it's what Cody, Roman, Rock was supposed to be, but the worst Sunday Night Heat bullshit match you've ever seen.
Correct.
And just like obliterated everything. Like ruined the whole run, everything, just everything.
Yes.
Just shot all over it.
And the funniest thing about it is the one WCW moment that people contribute to Hogan was the big moment where Goldberg beat him. He only did it so he can come right back and beat Goldberg. Yeah. But then Kevin Nash was like, "That's not going to work for me, brother. I'm beating Goldberg."
He was the worst.
Yeah, because Goldberg had this 200 match win streak.
But given a Mount Rushmore place,
because he didn't wrestle.
That's the thing. But they gave him a Mount Rushmore place. Like Hogan's it. He's the icon of the whole industry.
Yes, John Sutton. Sting was WCW's Undertaker.
Just doesn't feel. I've always felt it never felt earned. But I didn't grow up. I'm not as young or as old as you guys. Like Delvin, you were square in that.
Oh yeah,
eat your Wheaties and vitamins, prayers, Hogan shit.
Yeah, I was a big Hogan fan today. That was.
I don't think
really.
Yeah, I was a huge Hogan fan. I'm not gonna lie.
When I watch back that stuff, and even when I did, I think the same way, Dev, because his promos, like he's goofy and he acts dumb. What? What are they doing? What? It's a lot of head shaking and screaming.
That's probably why I never got into wrestling, because I'm like, this dude is fucking lame.
Yeah,
which is why I like the Rockers. Whenever I would watch wrestling, it'd be like I want to see the Rockers or fucking even Big Boss Man was more interesting than anything Hogan.
Like, the first thing I grew up watching was like Saturday Night Main Event, and that was the one where they would show Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant and stuff like that. And that's when the whole thing when Andre turned on Hulk Hogan. I thought that was like a really big moment. Like, oh, this.
But all they did for a decade is do that over and over again. Hulk Hogan would have a friend, then they'd turn on him. And then he'd beat him, and they just ran that.
As a 7-year-old kid, I didn't realize that was what was going on. Until I'm like, oh, this is bullshit.
So the folks that hate my opinion on Hogan, this is the one that they hate the most. Is that I look back at that and it just feels so not earned. It was like, dude, that Hulk Hogan's the best because you were told he was the best. You were just told to accept it. And when I look back at like 80s, I think it's like the dawn of widespread TV, the dawn of like merchandising to kids.
Yeah.
So Delvin, I kind of he was popular because Vince told everyone that he was the man and he won. Yeah.
Like but every character was so much more interesting. Honky Tonk Man, Hansel Jim Duggan.
Yeah, but this is a time when people thought it was real. So like winning mattered. Wow. I don't think you can do like Hogan. You couldn't do Hogan now. It wouldn't work. People are too smart. They're too interested in the biz for that. They want real talent.
That shit he was just never interesting. Ravishing Rick Rude. That guy was interesting.
Yeah, Rude was
Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Jake the Snake Roberts. Like all of these characters was
Jake
so
was a great storyteller, better wrestler. Jake's not a great wrestler. He was a better wrestler than Hogan.
Yeah.
Hogan like 6 moves.
Hogan was boring as shit.
Very boring.
I guess I remember I complained about your leg drop is your finisher. Like that's so lame.
Yokozuna hit him with that shit though. Yokozuna dropping the leg makes sense.
That makes way more sense.
It's a big fucking leg, though.
I liked Yokozuna. That is one name that I recognized from back in the day. Is just I'm like, oh, this big old guy who's like a sumo wrestler. I've seen this before. His name was E Honda.
E Honda, exactly.
Fucker was even Asian.
You're muted, Melvin.
Want to hear the funny thing about Yokozuna?
Yeah.
No.
He's Polynesian.
Related to The Rock?
That's what I just said.
Yes,
he just said that.
He is.
Sorry,
I wasn't here for
my bad.
Yeah,
he literally said that while you were talking and muted.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Yes. But anyway, I was happy to heir that.
Because the Usos are his kids, aren't they?
Nephews.
Nephews, yeah.
Oh.
What his name is the Usos' father? Rikishi.
Rikishi, that's what I was thinking of.
Sorry. Had to get all too hot, too Scotty. No?
I mean, fuck Simpsons Hit and Run. Where's Simpsons Backyard Wrestling?
I was watching the show. What is it? Unreal it's called?
Love it. I love it. It's really
pretty good.
Yeah. It's going to be like my new obsession.
Petey Williams must have been on a lot of steroids.
So let me ask you this.
Because he is way smaller than what he was.
Dev, do you know what this is? The Unreal?
Absolutely not.
So on Netflix, you might
like this.
You might like this. On Netflix, WWE has launched a new reality show. It's called WWE Unreal, where they take you behind the scenes and you get footage of them making up creative, of them working with the wrestlers. The wrestlers talk about like their life outside of character, and really great insights to like the production, like everything that how it works,
and
how
matches.
They message to the referees, how the referees talk to the wrestlers. Like they basically lift the veil and like here's how the magic is. Here's how you do the magic trick.
Y'all don't know me at all. I have zero desire to watch anything.
Someone described it like.
See, that's the thing, though. It's not. I would almost call it like mocky reality, because here's the thing.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that are like upset with this. They're like, I can't believe they're exposing the business. Like, but they're controlling what they're exposing.
Yeah, and some of it is scripted.
Yeah, they're like showing you and telling you what they want you to. They're telling you what they want you to see and what they want you to think. You know, so
I'm going
to continue watching Star Trek.
That is also true. Macho Man on Coke was great.
I have to admit, I would like to see Macho Man on Coke.
Oh, you just go on YouTube. Look at Ultimate Warrior,
Macho Man TNA.
Yes. Is this similar to the behind the scenes of the American Gladiators specials that I've seen?
Sort of,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
so, Delvin, what I would
jacked up people doing fucked up shit.
They're not exposing themselves like that. It's very curated.
Okay.
It's just kind of letting you know, like, here's how this works. It's really for people that are like, how would you like wrestling? It's fake.
Yeah.
If you watch this, you'd be like, there's a lot more to it than that. Like, it's a very complex system of things that's going on. And a traveling road show, a new city every 30 days. It really is a circus.
Yeah.
It's the circus.
One of the things I found funny was they were showing Joseph Parks, who was Abyss in TNA. Mm-hmm. He was agenting the last match was with CM Punk and Seth Rollins, and it went 2 minutes over its allotted time. It was the last match of the night. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, so sorry, I did this and do this. And you can tell that because they knew they were being recorded, he wasn't going to get chewed out. He was like, no, it's okay, buddy. Sorry, you did good, man. You did good. Don't worry. Nothing to worry about.
It'll rip this guy's heart out.
He was so terrified. You're like, no, you did
It's live TV. It's a pressure thing. You can't just, run as long as you want.
Like, you guys aren't mad, aren't you? Like, no, you're good, buddy.
They were super mad.
They were super mad. If this camera wasn't fucking.
What I wanted to ask you is, I was not shocked by any means, because big production is WWE, but I can't help but feel like, man, somebody should have beaten WWE to this.
Yeah,
like it would have been a great way to set yourself apart and maybe gain some traction. I'm surprised that it's taken this long for somebody to try and do this.
Well, AEW tried it. What happened was Cody left. AEW was doing all this stuff, and Cody Rhodes left.
I think that kind of
it's called All Access AEW.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like I said, once
the
Cody
production
left,
isn't as
it's not as good,
right?
Not as polished as as this is. Also,
like this is very much for anybody that's listening to this. This is very much like the F1 series.
Yeah.
On Netflix. Was it Survive the Drive or Drive to Survive? It's that, but for wrestling, for WWE. Yeah.
Also, that AEW Access show got a few people in trouble because they didn't know how to, they were shooting. They're like, no, you're supposed to script these shows.
Gotcha.
But that's where all the Britt Baker hate comes from, by the way. That show.
But yeah. They follow like Rhea and Jay and stuff. You get to know about them out of character, which is pretty cool.
Rhea Ripley's a really likable person.
Oh yeah,
she's extremely likable.
Yeah, I like her out of character anyway. She's gorgeous out of character.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
she's great.
Yep,
it's a great show.
So
even if you don't like wrestling, I highly recommend it. If you like reality TV shows, it's really good.
A lot of caveats. You like wrestling. In reality.
Yeah. If you just like reality TV shows, you'll probably like it.
And you're 100% invested in the product, No,
you don't have to be.
Yeah.
80%.
It's a storm. News?
Let's do the news.
Let's do
we have to?
Yeah.
No,
you said enough. You can go to sleep now, Delvin.
Yeah. You've recorded a podcast.
Here we come.
Podcast number 2 coming your way. So this news happened while I was on vacation and set our Discord on fire, apparently. There's been nonstop talk about this for, it feels like a week. Maybe I've got that wrong. PlayStation has a job posting where they're hiring someone to maintain their multi-platform initiative. This person would be in charge of, quote, global commercial strategy for PlayStation Studio software titles across all digital platforms beyond PlayStation hardware, including Steam, Epic Games Store, Xbox, Nintendo, and mobile. This position will oversee their out-of-year mid-range commercial strategy for PlayStation Studio titles across non-PlayStation platforms. This kind of kicked a firestorm of all kinds of different beliefs and stroking, continued console warring. So we got some quotes from Matt Piscatella that have been, I think, kind of roped into this. He did an interview with the Game Business, and he said the following, quote, people who buy a hardware system these days do so because of the ecosystem, because of their friends list. You're not going to get people to transition to consoles because of exclusives anymore. We're way beyond that point, is what he said.
Shit, tell that to Switch 2.
So you've got PlayStation hiring a multi-platform person. You've got Matt Piscatella telling gamers like, hey, exclusives don't matter anymore. This is the future. We just had Helldivers, right, announced for Xbox. We saw what Forza and shit's doing on PlayStation. So we're at this inflection point where I think a lot of console gamers feel like they're losing their exclusives, or there's a lot of folks that are like, why do we even have exclusives? Like, just let me play whatever I want anywhere. That's D-Life. He's been on the forefront of this. Like, he's been, on this for some time now. He and not just him. Like, I named the episode "Did D-Life Win?" because of this news story. He definitely is taking it as evidence of the future he's been pushing. But there's people that believe that the future gaming landscape doesn't have exclusive games, and that you're going to be able to play your library on anything, anywhere, across lots of different devices. Like that kind of PC hybrid console type thing. So I think a lot of people see this as in support of that. So I would ask you guys, what do you think? I have, IGN launched this data insight platform called Gaming Trends that they're opening up to people, and you can learn a lot about how folks are doing. Like, I don't necessarily know how much of this backs up like what we're going with multi-platform, but it just kind of shows you the trends of where gamers are, because there's a lot of people prognosticating the future of gaming, right? This is old, this is outdated. We're hearing things, D-Life was saying things like, these companies aren't even competing anymore. Like, that's not the business anymore. So this is some factual evidence. I'll read you some of these, and then we can talk about it. 93% of Gen Alpha players prefer mobile, and that number's trending up for the millennial generation customer. Fortnite is massive on Switch. Apparently had 81 million players playing on Switch, so that is kind of shocking to me that many people were playing Fortnite on Switch, considering how bad the Switch version of Fortnite is, but nobody gives a shit. Roblox has added 20 million players in 3 years. It's grown from a handful of a million to like 25 million players in 3 years. Movies lead to peak gamer counts. They cite Minecraft and Five Nights at Freddy's. That's why we're seeing these tie-ins. That media push where it all kind of comes out, that's paying off. And then I think here's the important one, the one that I've seen going around. Millennials and Gen X tend to be loyal to platforms and genres. Younger generations tend to be more loyal to specific experiences. They no longer identify as gamers. They just play specific games. Mm-hmm. So I'm not a gamer. I just play Fortnite. I'm not a gamer. I just play Animal Crossing. That's correct. All right. We've all talked about this in the Discord separately to D-Life, yelling the opposite. What do you guys think about this?
Before that, what does Jack think?
I didn't ask Jack.
Because
go call him. That's
who, if any shift happens, it's going to be his generation that is then who they're going after. And they like mobile shit anyway. Like he said, like they said, I play Fortnite. I'm not really a PlayStation gamer or an Xbox gamer. I just play Fortnite.
Definitely think Jack would identify himself as a gamer.
He has
generally, and I think he would say that he's an Xbox gamer. He prefers an Xbox. I think he would like to have a PC. It's just cost. He doesn't have a PC because I'm not buying him a $1,200 PC. So like I don't think he's not like he's not so tied to Xbox he wouldn't walk. He'd walk in a heartbeat. Like if the PC was there, he'd be like, get rid of it, right? But he definitely would identify himself as a gamer because he plays a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. He doesn't just play. He mainlines like his and his crew right now. I think for the last year, their main game is Marvel Rivals. They're doing that all the time. But they also play Sea of Thieves. He also plays Red Dead. He also play he's a gamer. He's playing other things. Playing college
PC
football.
makes the most sense for him by far.
Yeah.
A lot of my staff, like they're in their early 20s. They game, but they're more like, I kind of dibble and dabble. I play Fortnite. I play multiplayer stuff. Most of them because of our profession. They're more like I'm gonna build a PC. But most of them have a Switch or a PlayStation. Not very many of them have Xboxes at all. It's a couple of them have PlayStation for their exclusives. They have the Switch for the exclusives. And they have a PC for everything else.
Correct.
So,
I mean, I'll kick us off because there's a lot of people saying, what is this going to mean? What does this mean for PlayStation customers?
I think people are reading to this way too much.
That
I've been saying that. This is something that PlayStation's been doing already. And then
exactly.
Yeah, I am really shocked that hasn't been talked about more. There's a lot of people
I've said that so much.
I'm about to get my PlayStation games. Haha. It's like, I think I said it. I did. I wrote it in the Discord, and people just kind of talked around it. PlayStation 5, if you don't count cross-gen, so if you eliminate PS4 as a cross-gen game, only really has like 5 or 6 exclusive games. Yeah. Like really, it's like Astrobot, Gran Turismo, one of the launch games that I never heard about or played. Like they're either all also on PS4 or they're all also on PC.
PC, yeah. Which is what I was trying to explain.
Yeah, PlayStation
like this isn't
has
new.
been
They've
multi-platform.
Done this,
yes,
like the whole time.
Especially if you include multi-platform as the previous console generation, because I found that
100%.
comment that you said, Donnie, very interesting, because I was thinking, we have these players from the get-go. It's my same friends who only play Madden, who only play FIFA, who only play Call of Duty.
We're going to talk about that.
But now they're going into, whatever the next fad is, which is Fortnite. And it's just the next generation. And we can address this later, but I'm wondering, do people just kind of age out of this multiplayer nonsense? Because I remember being very into it as a younger person, especially when Xbox Live was coming out, and I was on Halo 2, and I wanted to get north of those leaderboards, and then I had World of Warcraft, and I wanted to do the PvP stuff. I do wonder, eventually, I got sick of playing with other people.
Do they graduate to being...
Just like losers like me who are playing by themselves.
But you know what? 50-50. I will say, you know what, Snerts? We're old.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm asking.
It's a different time now. These kids spend most of their life on social media now.
So my second one is, what I would counter to that is, I mean, I definitely think the more you play games, the more likely you are to buy other non-games. So that totally reasonably checks out in my head, Snerts. But the one pushback that I would give as to why I wouldn't see it as a generational thing, I think the big difference between our time, their time, free to play. Yeah. I think we really underestimate why so many people, people are like, Gen Z's playing free to play mobile games. Like, yeah, because it's free.
It's free.
Because they're not having to pay for it. Guess what they also don't do? They're not spending thousands of dollars a year on games either. Like,
I think no money. They ain't got no jobs.
That kind of feels like it's being left out of the conversation. Mm-hmm. They're not buying 20 games a year. Guess who does that? Us.
Yes.
Because we grew up doing that. They're not replacing that. Those are now just free to play games. Like, they're just playing because it's free. This is by no means like a scientific sample. So I'm not saying this to back up my point. It's just something that I noticed while I was on my vacation. I went to 2 hotels on my vacation. Hotels. In both of my hotels, I walked into the lobby, and there were kids playing Flash games on the computer inside the room. Because they're free.
Yeah.
And I do see Jack and his friends. Jack knows where all the illegal free browser games are. Where you can play Mario and like, he knows where all that shit is. Like, they all do. They don't have to, they're not conditioned to buy video games. Well, video games just exist. They're just around.
So buy them.
Pretty much say the same thing from a previous generation.
Facts.
Where you had somebody playing the ski game and all of a sudden that like Yeti zombie character came out and took you out, or you're playing solitaire on your computer because it was included with the software updates.
Yeah.
So I do think there's always been this like free, people are playing these games, but now it's just a little bit more heightened because we have the internet, we have this extra communication. So maybe it's the same old trends that we've been seeing all along. But it's just exponential higher than it used to be before.
We had the rentals.
I just think, again, they grew up. Look at mobile. If they're playing on mobile, look at what they're conditioned to. They're conditioned to ad-supported free access to video games.
Those run games, the shooting weird games.
They're not. They're not like the idea of Jack dropping $70 for a video game. Like that blows his mind. He's like, oh, I want that game. And I'm like, I'm not buying that one. He's like, oh, how much is it? It's $80. He's like, what? I think that's a part of this. I think those free-to-play games, we know this to be 100% true. That all the money that these companies are making, the folks that have successful platforms, is coming off the backs of those games. Mm-hmm. So if you were wondering, why are people going multi-platform? If they are, I think a big part of it is they're trying to make up for sales that aren't being had because of free-to-play games, right? That's where that squeeze is coming from. They're seeking additional revenue. But, I guess the first thing is, do you guys think PlayStation is changing their stance on multi-platform? The stance has been to release certain games years after release on their platform to other systems. Mm-hmm. There seems to be a belief with this job posting, folks that think they're going to speed this up. D-Life even thinks he's seeing a day where PlayStation releases a day and date title across all platforms. Essentially be Xbox.
They did that. Xbox. It's called Horizon Lego whatever.
They didn't put it on Xbox.
They didn't put it on Xbox because fuck Xbox. But it exists everywhere else.
So that's everything. Everything exists everywhere but Xbox.
If anything, I see more division between the various platforms because they're so unique now. It's no longer the same product across the same platform. It is something that is unique depending on what you're looking for. And if that means you want to get a PlayStation, you get it. If that means you want to Switch 2, you get it. If that means you want anything to be an Xbox, you settle.
Yeah. I don't think I see PlayStation changing what they're doing. I think we're going to continue to see a lot of the same things coming out years later on PC. You're going to get the live service games. Those will be the games that launch day and date pretty much everywhere because that's a game that you need to have a player base for. That's the model. So you'll see that. And if they can get a Switch port, if they can find a studio to release a port for the Switch, you do that. I still don't think they're going to be releasing a bunch of stuff for Xbox, especially if Xbox really doubles down on having Steam on there. If Steam is on every Xbox, then why do you need to waste development dollars
we've talked about
create an Xbox port? Yeah.
Correct.
So you and I disagree on that. But it's for it's kind of for different reasons. I think once Xbox goes full blown, we're just a PC storefront. I think PlayStation just treats them like every other PC storefront. They already support Epic and Steam.
But it's the same PC port. That's the same PC port.
I don't think it's that much of an effort to make that the Xbox thing.
Depending on how Xbox does their stuff, it could be.
And then there's always Xboxes always could come to them and make that deal a little sweeter for them. That's definitely on the table because they're making money hand over fist on PlayStation. I wrote down some thoughts about this while I was on vacation, and I have them here. But it's that
was a mistake.
It's a lot.
You should enjoy your vacation, Donnie.
Oh no, definitely. Trust me, I was hanging out by the pool, sitting in the hot tub, just thinking.
Okay.
But I don't want to read it all because we've already talked a long time. So I'm going to try to give you a Cliff Notes version. So I definitely think you could look at this hiring as a shift in that strategy. Because why obviously they're looking to support and hire on. It's not just this job; it's a whole staff of these people. So I definitely think that's evidence that they want to do more of whatever they're doing. That could just be more multi-platform releases, not necessarily day and date releases. So I do have some thoughts about this because, especially for D-Life, who's just showed up. Hey, Daniel. there seems to be a lot of people, not just Daniel, that are attributing what Xbox is doing and being like, oh, Xbox is doing this, so PlayStation will do it too. Like they're equal, like it's the same. And there's a major difference between the two. Xbox has made the decision, the rightful one, I think they were correct, that because of their lack of market share, the amount of revenue that they stood to make on their own storefront was less the amount of revenue they stood to make by adopting other storefronts. Mm-hmm. That is not true for PlayStation. It is not true. PlayStation has more people buying games in the PSN store. They want to protect that. That's the business. It has nothing to do with the exclusive games they make. That just those are doorbusters to get people into the business.
As long as they have a platform that is thriving, you produce content that you can only get on that platform to keep people coming to that platform.
So there seems to be this belief, and this is a Matt Piscatella thing. I read the quote, and that's not the only quote. There seems to be this belief that no matter what, people are locked in to the platform that they're on. Like, PlayStation players are PlayStation, PC folks are PC, Switch people are Switch, and nobody will ever change. That seems to be the idea. Like, no amount of exclusives will change that. So then what happened to all of Xbox's customers the last 10 years?
Correct.
Because they had... The Xbox One, for the failure that it was, outsold the Xbox Series console 2-1, I think almost 3-1. Like, they're so woefully behind from where they were just 8 years ago. Where did all those customers go if people don't choose, if they were locked into their library? Where did the Xbox library folks go? They left. Why did Nintendo sell 150 million Switches if people were already locked into their consoles on Xbox and PlayStation? Where did those gamers come from? Did they just pull them out of the air?
Nope.
I think it's real easy to say exclusives don't like move people with your Xbox, and your exclusives haven't moved anybody. Correct. But I look at Nintendo. Well, how is the Switch 2 the fastest selling console in the world? It's not for multi-platform games that everybody plays. It's not for the live service games. It's for Nintendo's games.
Yep.
Like
exclusives.
I've always said this. We had that famous clip, of just make good video games. And then Phil Spencer came out the next day and was like, Phil, I love that he came out the next day. It was so spot on. He was like, I hear this criticism online that if we just made good video games, people would come. And he was like, it's not true. And he's like, if Starfield's a 10 out of 10, it's not going to bring people over. I was like, how about you try, though? Because when's the last time Xbox released a system seller? Not a good video game. Forza's a good video game.
Halo
is a good... When's the last time
Halo 3, Deb? I'm going to go with Halo 3 on this
seller. When's the last time they released a game that made the industry take note? Where's their Breath of the Wild? Where's their Odyssey? Where's their God of War? Where's their Last of Us? When did that happen last? It's been a while, a long while. And that doesn't mean that if you've loved a game that they've made that is bad, but like Gears 5 is the fifth one. Gears has reached the Gears people that want to buy an Xbox. It's going to be huge on PlayStation. Like, I think it's going to sell crazy. But like this, I think that if we could boil all of this down, I think in the most simplest term, that's where the disagreement sits. Because I just don't agree. I think you're saying, I think for two reasons. I don't agree because I don't think we have evidence. We have evidence that the consoles for the last 10 years that had the best quality exclusives have the most players. So that's in contradiction with this belief that people won't move. That just isn't, there's no evidence to support that. The other thing is how short-sighted to take any evidence that you have of that. You go, people won't move, people are locked in their libraries, we're doing, this is the future. That's like such a last 3 or 4 years decision. It feels like you're dismissing history of this entire industry to make that point. And it might be true. It might be true. But I just don't think there's enough evidence right now. It feels like a prisoner of the moment type thing. It's because somebody went multi-platform, like, this is the way. This is just the way for now. Like, let Xbox keep... Do you think, like, every game Xbox releases is going to shoot up the charts? I don't.
No,
you know.
The funny thing is, all those people that Xbox lost, that all went over to PlayStation. Now you're also giving them the games that they were on that system for. You're not giving them any reason to come back.
I don't think people realize how poorly the Xbox Series stuff is sold. Like, it's woeful bad. It's like Wii U bad. They've sold a little bit more than the Wii U, but by comparison, those shouldn't be comparisons.
No,
you know, like, it's that bad for them. Like, we're talking, I think one of the quarters this year, they sold like single digit, it was like 2 million units for like the fiscal year. Like, it's bad.
And they raised the price. Probably so because they had to.
You could say they're like, oh, this is the future. This isn't, if they were successful, this would not be their future. Mm-hmm. This is a requirement because they've lost the market. Mm-hmm. They don't have a choice. It's be profitable or go shut down. It's not an option. They're not doing this because they think it's the future.
I think they did this. This was always the plan. When they bought Activision and everyone else, it was like, we can't keep, making Xboxes and making it the platform. We need to shore up studios and just become a company that makes software, because that's what we do. And that's how we're going to make the most money, because if we can put all of our games on every other system, we're going to make up all the money we're losing trying to put things on Xbox and trying to get people over there.
If it was the future, why isn't everyone just making mobile games?
Yeah.
Well,
if 93% or whatever is playing on phones, then why isn't everyone just doing that?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's also just the journey of Xbox in general, because you have a console who originally came out with the first hard drive that nobody else had, the first DVD add-on. Like, they were doing hardware, and they kind of just seem to have lost the momentum of riding that wave. And now they're like, okay, well, we've overextended, we've overpurchased. What are we going to do? People are not. I think for me personally, it was the Kinect. I was like, why do I want this like weird thing capturing my movements? I'm just going to go buy a PS4 instead. And I don't know if you all agree with that, but I wonder if there was an initial.
I think hardware-wise,
where the hardware just became too excessive, too not what people wanted.
I think their hardware is great. No, I think their hardware, especially now, I think Series X, Series S are great pieces of kit. Like, they do what they're supposed to very well. Like, they're very good. Now, your point of Xbox, like, I think there is an actual topic of conversation about like how integral, how needed is Xbox now. Xbox, when they arrived, what they did is they were like, we want to bring elements of PC gaming to this console market. And they did that. And they revolutionized Ethernet, live, subscriptions, the hard drive, everything you said. They did, that's there. They innovated that. Then everyone copied it. Like, then everyone just was like, yeah, we're going to do that.
More accessible.
It's like, you're like, their hardware, their PlayStation is the Xbox. Like, those things are very similar. They're insanely similar. So, like, they're not different anymore. I think the PC space is perfect for them. I've said this a bunch. If they do this PC hybrid thing, this is perfect for them. It just isn't a traditional console. But I don't want to get too far off on just Xbox, because this is really more about PlayStation and what they're doing to change. And just to reiterate it, because we went on a crazy tangent. I agree with you, Dev. As long as the PlayStation Store has a thriving business, they're still going to make and have made. All the evidence that they've ever had is to protect that purchase. This idea that if they just go day and date with their games on Switch and PC, that people will just keep buying PlayStation is incorrect. People will just start buying PCs and start buying Switches. They 100% will, because why wouldn't you?
Right.
Yeah. And that's Xbox is. I feel like the longer this has gone on, the more we've evaluated and watched how it's gone. Like, I'm looking, I'm like, man, PlayStation, I think, really read the room well and reacted to what could have been a behemoth. But Xbox kind of had like such a quick race to the bottom. Like, they went so hard to kind of flip the model with Game Pass and day one on PC. That's like they kind of made this bed. Like, why aren't people buying the hardware? It's like, because you told them they could just get it on PC. Yeah. They're like, well, we want to count them. That's good. We're growing, but our hardware's, why have we sold you hardware? Because you told them you could get it anywhere else. The moment you start doing that, people will leave. If that's what D-Life thinks, if that's what Matt Piscatella, I completely disagree. The moment they go day one with shit, people will just start buying on PC and just call it a day. And the problem with that is that loses PlayStation money. Doesn't matter how many more people you reach.
You lose your market advantage of being the sole console that
what you lose
to be played on.
You lose the person.
It's a marketing loss.
You lose the person that's going to buy a Fortnite skin. You lose the person that's going to buy an NBA token pack. You're going to miss. That's their money. They want to keep you buying things on the PlayStation Store and not Steam, because they want 30% of everything that's being bought.
I see what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That's their money. That's the business. The whole business is that. Has nothing. Their exclusive game business is a fraction of that business.
So
That's
hypothetical. A dad has God of War Ragnarok, plays it all the time, but that's what he also gives his kids access to for a Fortnite, type experience where they're buying all the skins or they're buying all the updates and everything like that. And the dad doesn't really want to switch over to something cheaper because he already has it set up. Is that the general gist of what I'm hearing?
I don't know.
Kinda.
I don't know. Yeah. Generally, that's just
trickle down economics in the gaming.
I still think the time
scope.
exclusivity thing is going to be there because I think PlayStation's going to protect the PlayStation.
Yes.
Now, if they had a PC launcher, that would maybe change some of that arithmetic for me.
Yeah.
But
I
then
don't
they
even
wouldn't be
think with the
available on
PC
the
launcher,
Rogue
right?
Ally Xbox handheld console that's going to come out sometime.
Well, you could just run it in PC. I mean, it's on a PC. Like,
Yeah, I think even if they had a launcher, it still wouldn't change the exclusivity timing, because the reality is what they've been doing is they just treat the PC launch as like a whole new reintroduction to the game. So
it really is.
And you have all of these PC people that have that FOMO for these PlayStation exclusive games, just waiting for it to hit their PC. Rob 3000 is somebody who is like the perfect example. Like, he bought the PlayStation 5 because he wanted to play, I think, like Final Fantasy.
Right.
And then it comes to PC and he's like, oh, this is what I wanted. Because he played it on PlayStation and was like, this sucks because my PC is better. So you have those people who are just waiting to give PlayStation their money on PC. So you get to have the best of both worlds, because you're going to have players who don't want to wait. The players who are already ingrained in the console space, that love the PlayStation ecosystem. They're like, cool, this is where I play my games. I'm going to play Ghost of Tsushima the day it comes out. I'm not going to wait. I don't want to be the PC guy who wants to wait.
I still think
have
that
those
matters.
PC people that wait. It definitely matters. And mainly because we are still the people who buy the stuff. The newer generation that's all on mobile do not have the buying power.
Yeah, they're not buying.
We still have the buying power.
Yeah. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Dev. I still think that matters a lot. And yeah, I think what Xbox has done, like I said, they've made this bed. Their whole Game Pass, their day and date, like, they raced to the bottom. They offered us tremendous value. I bought into it, loved it. Was like, this is great. But then they realized nobody was buying the games, and they realized that people who weren't buying, like, because of Game Pass, people weren't buying the games. Like, the games that were supposed to sell weren't selling. People were just waiting for it to come to Game Pass. Or here's another thing that I was thinking. Churn's a real thing for Game Pass. They've addressed it on multiple occasions where people subscribe for a month or two to play a game and then bounce.
Yep.
If people were so locked into their ecosystem, churn wouldn't be a thing. Not just for Xbox, for anything. You wouldn't hop from Netflix to Amazon or anything else if people were locked into their digital library. I think there's a lot of evidence to shoot that argument down, like, just at face value. It's like, I just don't think this is real. I think if some console, if Epic or if Valve, Half-Life 3 would sell a shit ton of Steam Decks, I'm sure of it. Like, I'm positive. People be like, yeah, I need one now. Yeah, because exclusives do matter. It doesn't sell 100 million of them, but what does it do? It gets people making YouTube videos about it. It gets people tweeting about it. It gets people podcasting about it. When you hear about it, you hear about the thing that the gamers like because it's got these exclusives. Like, I still think that matters a large amount.
Yeah.
So,
I 1,000% agree.
That's my take on this. I wouldn't say much more of the same. Maybe they speed it up a little. Maybe we don't wait 3 or 4 years. I do think they probably have been testing what is the ideal amount of time that we can release a game and not piss our base off. Like every time they release one at a different time, they're probably measuring social reaction over, and every time they do it, the next time they do it, it just gets less and less important, right? Because it's like you already know that they're all coming to PC anyway, so you're like, yeah, it's fine. It's 2 years later, or whatever. They're working on that. They're gonna iron it down, but I would expect day and date stuff.
Yeah, I also wonder. 2 was 18 months.
To the point about release dates, I do wonder if you time it perfectly, you can have a DLC release date on the premium platform that you chose to begin with.
It's good business.
Right?
Yeah.
And then it comes out on another platform.
You come out with an expansion on console and then the PC port. Yeah.
You charge a little bit more cheddar for the people who already gave you your money.
You drop the PC port as you announce the sequel that's coming to console. Like
something like that. Like I could see just kind of it being the springboard to the next best thing. Very, very easily. Like, oh, it's out on PC now, and we're not like ignoring you people who bought us on day one. We are giving you a little bit of
as we've talked a lot about PlayStation and Xbox. Xbox released earnings today, so I've got a couple bullet points on Blue Sky. Their content and service sector is up 13% this quarter. Game Pass annual revenue has reached almost $5 billion for the first time. They are claiming to have 500 million active users. I love the math that they use to bring that up. Their hardware revenue is down 25% this fiscal year. That's from last year. From like all-time low, it's down 25% from that. But gaming revenue is up 10% year over year. So a lot of people see these numbers and they see Xbox is dominating the PlayStation chart. I'm sure you guys saw that. Top 10 sales is like all Microsoft.
Yeah, it's been that way for a few months.
Look, this is working for Xbox. And it's like the reminder is, it's working for them because the store that they have isn't. Because nobody's buying stuff there.
And it's also not day and date. You have to remember this is also things that have already been out. It's coming.
Indiana Jones.
It's an exciting thing. It's like, oh, cool. I get to play, the games that I used to play on Xbox now that I've moved over to PC.
Again, it's 4 games. We're going to learn. You're going to learn you make more money because they have more people to sell to. Yeah. You're trying to sell exclusives to 25 million people versus 80 million people. 80 million people that like buying expensive games to play on their $700 console. That's PlayStation 5 users. It's a good market to sell video games to. Like, it was pretty easy to understand what they were going to learn. So
they learned that they liked money.
We like money again because their store wasn't making any. That gets left out of everything. Like, everybody just doesn't act like Xbox. Like, they have 25 million consoles. That's their store right now. 500 active. They're counting everybody that touches Minecraft on anything. Like, that's not their users. Their current console base that they're trying to sell their new games to is 25 million people. 6 years in. That's why they have to reach. That's why they have to find more money to make. PlayStation doesn't. They want to make more money, but not at the cost of their business. Yeah. I think they're going to protect that a little bit.
1000%.
And as we've already made, all their games are already multi-platform.
Yep.
Been trying. I don't understand how y'all don't realize that all of their games are already doing this. So we get more of the same, and now you have a team of people in charge of managing this process.
I think the only consequential exclusives that PlayStation 5 has is Astrobot and Gran Turismo. Those are locked to, you got to have that console, you can only play it there, that's it.
Yeah.
There's a couple others, but I think those are the only two that like people care about. The other one was like a race car game. You guys have like a Rocket League or something? I saw that on the list. I was trying to figure this out. Returnal was for a long time, but it came to PC. Yeah, I think another one is like scheduled to come to PC, but there's like it's like a Twisted Metal game.
Everything comes to PC eventually.
Some race car game that PlayStation made. I've never heard of this before.
No, I know it was a free PlayStation Plus game.
Yeah, whatever. I saw it on the list and I didn't know what it was, so I clicked in and looked at it. And I'd never seen it before. But outside of that, that's it. It doesn't have 30 exclusives.
Everything comes to PC eventually. Like they've proven that point since 2021 when they started doing that. Like eventually it'll come to PC. We don't know how long it's going to take or when it's going to be, but you're looking at anywhere between 1.5 years to 3 years later it'll be on PC.
If they're standing up their own division, maybe they hire another port studio. Like maybe they try to speed some of this up. I can see that. I could definitely see that being part of it.
Because that's the other thing. You don't want to pull resources from the teams that are making the games that sell the PS5 on the PS5. You don't want to do that. You want to have another studio to come in and help with that instead of having to divide a studio from just delivering the PlayStation exclusive. So, yeah.
Yeah,
that's why you
that
have
should be
Nixus,
definitely
that's why you have Blue Point.
third party for sure.
Yep.
The studio was Destruction All Stars, by the way. That was the game.
That might be right. Sounds right.
I think that server's turned off. Nobody's playing that.
I also love how people think that they don't want to make more money. Anytime you can make more money, you're going to try to make more money.
Well, and we do know that.
Again, I feel like a lot of these conversations are just kind of like redundant, like for that.
PlayStation COO talked about wanting to increase profit margins. Development costs are high, and he wants to make some more money.
Yep.
This is an easy avenue for PlayStation to do it, and I think they're going to do it and maybe do more of it. I just don't think they're going to do it at the cost of their own business, and that really is the disagreement. That's the disagreement. There are people who are like, this doesn't matter day and date on Xbox, and I'm like, but I think it does matter, and they're not going to do that. Yeah. That's really the disagreement. We'll see. We'll see. If everything's day and date, like I said, I'll bend the knee and be like, you were right, man. I did not see this happening. But I think that will inadvertently affect the PlayStation Network. And here's the thing. For like 3 years, PlayStation has told you that. They've told all of us that. It's not something they've shied away from. Yeah, they have all said that. So it's like, I don't know. It just seems like a leap of faith we're making.
Yeah, especially to hang your hat on Helldivers of all things. Like that's the one that you're hanging your hat on, saying
here we go.
this is the use case of saying we're putting everything on Xbox. Like really, a Helldivers? And again, it wasn't Arrowhead that made the port. They have somebody else who's making the port for Xbox because you have to have Arrowhead to keep the live service game going. But this is the one that you hang your hat on, a live service multiplayer game. That ain't God of War. That ain't Ghost of Tsushima.
I thought if this was going on in the background, if they were preparing to hire somebody to do this, wouldn't Patapon and Hot Shots and Lego Horizon, wouldn't that have all been on Xbox? Like, that's the only platform those games aren't on. They're on everything else. Mm-hmm. Switch, PC, Steam Deck, like everything but Xbox. That feels very pointed.
Yep.
So you're like, they're not in competition anymore. It's like, I don't know. Kind of looks like they're treating each other as competition, though.
Bro, that's what I said. Like, you also want to kill them. If you're going to let Xbox bleed out, you're going to continue to let them bleed out. What happens? Their customers come to PlayStation.
If you were that worried about margins that you were thinking about day and date everywhere, you would want to sell Patapon to anybody that wanted to buy it. Yep. Because Patapon, guess what? Not going to sell a ton.
Nope.
It's not going to do gangbusters. So there's stuff like that I feel like is in conflict. It's like a lot of opinion without a lot of like evidence of such. Mm-hmm. So anyway, Sony's suing Tencent over that Light of Mortrium or whatever it's called, the Horizon game.
Yeah,
who'd have thunk it?
What we've learned is in the lawsuit, that Tencent on multiple occasions has offered and attempted to license the Horizon series for this game that's clearly Horizon.
Yeah.
And Sony has said no.
No. Get that trash out of
let me ask you this, because I'm not the PlayStation, follower that you guys are. Is this that? Wasn't there like a Horizon MMO that was rumored about is it this?
No.
Like, is this it? Okay.
So my brief understanding is that they had an original idea or initial understanding with the studio that was making Horizon, and then they were bailed out because they're like, fuck this, we got our own game, we don't need you. And then they decided to continue to just produce this nonsense.
Yeah.
Andrew Wilson, who runs EA, says the company is all in on Battlefield 6 and that it isn't just a product, but the start of a new platform.
Yeah.
They also said that they're not going to $80 yet, so they're going to keep their game prices standard.
They bet not going to $80 even a little bit.
And it looks like it is leaked that Battlefield 6 should come out on October 10th.
I'm cool.
I'll give you $350.
Have you guys followed any of this? Like, we're about to get a trailer for the game, I think.
We already had
about
it.
to be a. Did I miss that? I was on vacation.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
It's more Battlefield. It's explosions and things.
Was it a campaign?
It's a campaign. It was a campaign trailer. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Campaign teaser, and it's Battlefield. It looked very generic to me.
No.
Damn.
Much like Hulk Hogan, Battlefield broke my heart. I'm never going back.
Wow.
So that's not going to be good because, listen, Andrew Wilson's not lying to you. They've put the whole fucking company, the whole corporation into making Battlefield 6. Like everyone makes Battlefield.
That was a bad decision.
So
sucks to be them.
Gave that money.
But there's going to be a multiplayer trailer coming out soon as well.
Because if it's bad,
more people are excited for that.
If it's bad, if it's like 2042 bad, there's gonna be a lot of layoffs.
Yeah.
And that,
I just saw
nothing
new in that trailer that made me say, yes, I need to dive back into this first-person shooter at all. And I'm in the minority. I already said I like the single-player games earlier in the show.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Nothing about that trailer.
I think we all are. We want a good campaign Battlefield.
I love campaigns. When y'all were talking about getting Call of Duty and you just give me $30-$40 for the campaign, I'm like, yeah, here's the money. I would totally play that.
Yeah, 1000%. But yeah, this teaser, I'm just like, okay. There was like nothing. It just felt so empty to me.
I gotta watch that. I missed that. All right, some headlines. We'll try to move through quickly. There's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. I think we have a question about that, so we'll just talk about that later. Atari is acquiring 82.6% of Thunderful Group. They're going to own Thunderful, which used to be Image and Form, so all the SteamWorld stuff and the gunk and shit. They're going to own all that game.
That's cool.
Which I think it's a great fit. They're going to add a lot of quality stuff to Atari's lineup. And again, Atari's winning. Atari is getting me all year. I've been on this track, and they keep adding to it. I love Thunderful. So this is a great match for me. I just hope Atari can keep the lights on. Hopefully they can keep making... I want Thunderful to keep making their games. You know. Speaking of their games, they just announced that multiplayer rogue thing I sent you this morning, Dev. Was it God Breakers or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
That's their game.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You're not interested?
No, it's too colorful for me. I'm like,
I got you.
No.
They do lots of random... Oh, Planet of Lana they did, which I loved. Planet
Too many colors.
It was so cute. It was just cute. I'm like, I don't want to play this.
Wavetail. You got so many good games. Good job, Atari. Fucking great acquisition. PlayStation Plus for August, you get Lies of P, My Hero 1's whatever, Justice
My
2.
Hero 1 Justice 2.
Whatever. Okay.
My Hero Academia game. It's a fight
Daisy.
game.
Speaking of fighting games, PlayStation 5 fight stick is called the Flex Strike.
Flex Strike.
Bullshit. Lame. Go fuck it. Get the fuck out of here.
Continues to have terrible names.
Sound like a
devices.
Nerf football.
If I don't get a Crossfire trailer for the Flex Strike, there will be hell to pay.
Exactly.
Sounds like a flashlight. Sounds like a flashlight. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fleshlight.
You've ruined this for me, sir.
I really want this fight stick.
Did I steal your bit?
Flex Strike feels like an MMA gym trying to sell you a membership.
Flexlight feels like the off-brand of Flex Seal.
Oh, that too.
like when you go to the store, the Flex
Billy
Seal's
Mays Hayes here with the newest and latest.
The Flex Seal's $12.99, but this Flex Strike is like $9.99. I caught the Flex Strike. See if it works.
We had a little bit of back and forth.
Linksys router
this one. It was pretty fun. But we
called your router and cables.
In general, we agree the name is shit, and a few people will be paying for it. And what was it, Dad? Was it $250, $350? What's the?
Yeah, we said
$250. About $250.
About $250.
I want it. It looks dope as fuck. I don't even play fight games like that, but it just looks cool.
You're about to start.
It does look good.
Also, if they start selling plates with the upcoming Arc System Marvel game,
oh yeah, Marvel 2 Con Fighters.
Oh, I think we're gonna have some people buying some shit.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Y'all about to lose y'all money.
What people?
I'm probably gonna buy this stupid thing.
Faster
really?
That stripper took it from me, Myrtle
Do
Beach.
you use sticks for fighting games, Steph?
Absolutely not. It just looks really fucking cool.
It just looks really fucking cool.
Sometimes you just gotta buy cool shit.
I'm
here to support that message.
We know my man was buying cool shit.
You have no idea.
I mean, I don't need 2 DualSense edges, but I got them.
Hey, look here, bro. The jokes I want to crack right now.
Receipts. He bought receipts.
Oh, we got receipts, all right.
All right. Payment providers have pressured storefronts into delisting adult-themed games.
No!
Itch.io has joined Steam in pulling games due to pressure from payment processors. Itch.io has de-indexed adult content, such as no longer visible or searchable on the site. Some pages for the game say permanently removed from Itch.io. Steam has delisted hundreds of games in recent weeks.
Okay, I have one question. I'm sorry to cut you off, Delvin. Does this involve people being able to bypass this requirement with Death Stranding? Because if that is not a selling point for the PlayStation, I don't know what is.
The PlayStation backed off the adult stuff. They don't do that anymore. They did that some years ago.
But you can use a Death Stranding 2 to bypass age verification now.
Now, this isn't an age verification thing. They've taken it off the store.
Okay. All right.
They've permanently delisted games. Right. So there's this group. I forget what it is. I may incorrectly, but I'm sure I'm not. Some Christian group is petitioning these payment providers to stop taking payments, not just from video games. They're trying to wage war against all adult. This is like a thing for OnlyFans they had to navigate for a while. Now they're doing it on video games. Any sort of like sex games where it's like, I think they mentioned like forced sex, rape, incest, any of like weird shit that you would find on Steam and itch.io. That stuff exists. They want all of that removed and delisted. Now, there are games that are caught in the mix that don't have that stuff in there. I watched one guy, he made a horror game, and his plot of his game references acts like that, but there are none in the game. And he was like, his interview, he was like, I'm not changing my game and my art for these people to appease these people, make them feel more comfortable. They can fuck off. I think this is this is where
pull a Joyce Swole and cave in.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is where we are as a country.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna see more of this. We've talked about it. We've made jokes about the Pornhub and stuff, but listen, that's not stopping there. You're gonna get age verification on everything. Like YouTube, Amazon, like all of your services. Because there is like this puritanical battle that's being waged where they want to make it really hard to find and view stuff like this. And they're kind of going hard at the internet. Games, music, like we thought all that. It's not. It's kind of that whole 90s trend.
How far would they be allowed to go with it? Like,
they're going a lot further than we think.
Yeah,
it's not even a 90s trend at all. But anyway.
Before we have to go to a movie theater, like, hey, you got to show your ID to get in here.
100%. That's exactly where we're going. We have to protect the children.
Yeah. Got to show your
ID.
ID.
Someone think of the children.
So, I hate this, not because of these games or whatever. It's an open platform. This is a freedom of expression, in my opinion. Yes. This is an optional thing. Nobody's being forced to buy and entertain this content. They want it. And it's freedom of speech. It's freedom of expression. This is open art. And it's not for, listen, here's the other thing. For the payment providers, the processors to be the one, that's way outside their lane. Your job, take payment, send payment. That's it. We don't need your opinion on trying to police storefronts. That's outside your bounds.
Payment processors should have no say in this.
None. Zero say. So they should only direct people back to Steam. You got a problem with Steam? Go take it up with Valve.
If I was Steam or itch.io, I'd have been like, look, no, we're not doing this. Everybody who wants to get our stuff, just go buy a Steam gift card. Just go.
So I was wondering, is there a way to bypass somehow? But I think the idea is they're putting pressure on them to drop support for the whole platform if they don't adhere to this small change.
Again, go ahead. Don't. Well,
yeah, but Valve, that's a big thing for Valve. MasterCard will be accepted on Valve anymore. Yeah, but most people won't.
I disagree.
I just don't think.
I disagree. I think about the fact that if you want to play your game, you're gonna find a way to play the game. Oh, you don't take this card anymore. What do I gotta do? I'm gonna go buy a gift card. I feel like that is the easiest thing in the world to do.
But think about it like this. Let's say I don't know. I'm gonna throw out numbers. Let's say there's 1 million people buying these games, but there's 100 million people buying other games on Steam. You don't want to impact those 100 other million people for using their MasterCard because this little bit of group doesn't like. They don't want this. Right, that's a big impact for something that nobody cares about. Like you go in, it's like your card's not accepted anymore. Find a different card.
I don't know.
I think that would piss people off.
I think it would make people upset, but you could also be like, look, this is also a safety precaution. MasterCard ain't safe. I honestly
if you explained it, okay, I could hear that. If you explain your side,
I honestly think that Steam is big enough to where they could do that and be like,
maybe
we no longer accept MasterCard, yada yada yada. Go buy a Steam gift card, and I think people just, especially if they had a link just to somewhere to buy a Steam gift card, digitally,
I honestly think
done.
Maybe to back you up a little bit, because the majority of people probably playing Steam are gamers, probably in our age demo.
Yeah.
If you probably had a big banner that was like, no, fuck these guys, they're trying to tell us what we can and can't do, that might be enough. People would be like, fuck it, I'm closing my account. You might be right.
1000%.
You might be right.
1000%.
Yeah, I just hate that that's happening. I think there's just it's a big overreach. It's way outside your bounds. Yeah. You should have could you imagine if they did that to another business? Yo, we don't like raspberry, so either get rid of the raspberry cookies or we're not taking payment. Like it's a wild thing to impose on another business.
It's so ridiculous.
So we don't like that you like
should be illegal, I think. Like this feels illegal. This feels illegal. Or at least liable. I feel like this is a good civil case. Like you're costing me money
and coming in and trying to strong arm you out of some
exactly what it is. And we're just going to keep having this. I'm telling you, it's coming to all spaces. It's not just a porn thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. I don't like it.
Because we cuss or smoke, you have verify your ID before you can watch PSVG.
Yeah.
Wait.
So why does it always start with porn? You're like increased communication basis of every generation
because porn is easy to attack.
It doesn't have a loud supporting group.
But it also feels like the counterpunch. So like studying history, porn is literally there day in, day out with any increase in communication ability. You have the print and press, you get more porn. Yeah. You have the VHS, you get more porn.
That's why, because that's what's driving technology and stuff. Yeah,
it's just kind of wild to see the, and from my perspective, for everything you all have been saying, the just evolution of this conversation in the historical perspective is just kind of making me go like, I need to read more books. You know.
Wolfenstein has a TV series in development at Amazon from the same people that did Fallout. Please be excited.
That'd be cool.
Maybe they'll make a game. Wolfenstein 3, guys.
Fuck Nazis. Kill them.
Silk Song, it will be playable Xbox booth at Gamescom, and guess what? That ROG Ally Xbox
it does exist.
To go up for pre-order that same day, August 20th.
Oh, that's cool.
So get some Xbox news here in a couple weeks.
$8.99.
Yeah, it looks like it's like $5, $6.99, $8.99, something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive, but it might be cool. We'll see. I was kind of out on that thing because I'm not sure if you guys remember that damn thing is fat.
It's huge. Yeah,
it's humongous.
It's like playing with the 5090. Like,
so did you guys see? Did any of you guys see or care to see the Z2 Extreme versus the Z1 Extreme comparisons that came out in the recent week?
No.
Somebody showed those to me.
One of the handhelds, I think it's the MSI handheld, has the chip that the Xbox will have. So it's our first kind of look like how much better is the Xbox versus the Ally X. Dude, it's like it's like literally like single frame, like marginal, like 1% better. And it's like, you just buy the Ally, just buy the X that there's there now. You'd probably get a much cheaper deal, and you're basically getting the same thing. Like game to game, you're not going to notice. So it's like the same, yeah.
Gotta have that Xbox button though.
Like it ran a couple games at like 4 or 6 frames better, but I mean, I'm telling you, that's the margin. I was watching, I was like, is it better battery life or something? Like, why is it not better though? Like they gave it a whole new number. This is the Z2 Extreme.
Their launcher, like the Xbox
bitch, this is the
Z1.5
everything. Extreme. You know. All right. San Diego Comic-Con talked about a new Friday the 13th movie sequel that's coming, And then they let it slip that there's apparently a game in the works as well.
Interesting.
So, yeah,
will it be any good?
The Z2
Who
was
knows?
not that impressive. Mortal Kombat Collection leaked via the Xbox Store will come out September 29th. So you can pencil that in when you can buy all your Mortal Kombat stuff.
They really missed an opportunity to just
Mortal Monday
all over again.
Mortal Monday. Bum,
Yeah.
bum,
They would have did
bum,
like,
bum, bum.
because the 29th is a Monday, so it's still
Maybe they will.
Mortal Monday. So
Hasn't been announced yet, so maybe they will.
yeah, I mean it's still Mortal Monday because the 29th is a Monday if that's the date. But they should have done like the 15th. The
hashtag
original
be
Mortal
going
Monday
back
was the 13th.
Dying Light the Beast was delayed about 3 weeks. Now it comes out September 19th.
It's not too bad.
Womp,
though.
womp, womp.
I needed that because I was already playing Donkey Kong and Mafia comes out next week, and like I've got plenty to play. So I was like, this is great. Thank you, Dying Light. Take all the time you need. Just please be good this time. Dying Light 2 was not very good.
It's such a
Dying Light 2 was a mess.
Please be good.
I mean, I played it to completion. I beat the damn thing, but it was not good.
Please be worth my time.
Microsoft reversed their $80 game prices. So remember the Outer Worlds was going to be $80, and I think maybe one of their other games of $80, and they came out in this week. They're like, no, we're going to drop that back down to $70.
Yeah, we realized y'all not paying $8 for this.
Yeah, pre-orders must have not been very good.
Yeah.
There's some insider that says that GTA is actually only going to be 70 as well.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, so if GTA launches at
Honestly,
$70,
that's so good.
nothing has any business.
so good.
launching
Mario,
at 80.
Mario Kart's still going to be $80.
That's the only thing. But man,
The next Zelda is going to be too. Now, I know people won't, but I give Nintendo a little credit because what we've known since the Sticker Shock, the announcement, is we now know how much the cost of the manufacturing to the cartridges are doing. And Nintendo is like the only people that are like, no, all of our games are on the fucking cartridge. We're giving you a real video game.
Sounds like a mistake.
It cost a little bit. So like I kind of get it. It's like, yeah, well, I kind of look at the 80 and I'm like, that's the cartridge tax.
yeah, I also don't have a problem with games being $80 when I think about how much replay.
You were like, fucking take me back. Super Nintendo.
The thing that's wild is that gamers on average will not take into account how Grand Theft Auto is the behemoth. They will just be like, oh, well, this game, that is the biggest game that came out for the next 3 years. Just blowing smoke.
Also, they'll sell it to you for 70 because they're going to sell GTA Online.
That's what I'm
for 10
saying.
years
Like
to a bunch of
they'll
billion
say
people.
it, they'll sell it for fucking the next like
10,
year and a
15 years
half.
across 3 platforms.
At this amount, and then they'll drop it by $5. They'll drop it by
10 years from now, the average cost per player will be more than $70.
Right, and
it'll be like $170.
It's just like the price of the brick of the upfront versus online services on the back end. And that's the thing that just cracks me up because they'll say like something else like, I don't know, Splinter Cell or Fable, and they're like, oh, well, how come that's $80? And you're like, well, because they don't have this bankroll.
Yeah, they don't have GTA Online supporting.
Plants vs. Zombies Reloaded drops in October. Some remaster. I'm excited to. I think they're called it. I saw it referred to on Reddit as Replanted. I might go with that. Me and Jack liked Plants vs. Zombies back in the day.
I remember you talking about that.
So I'm I kind of would like to see if that could get his interest. So that's the news, Dev.
All right. The Rude Day is back. He says, we all got the overwrite with Donkey Kong. The Rude and Devin got the right over for Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. None of us got Wu-Chang right as we all went over. The Rude and Devin got the overwrite on Fantastic Four as it comes in at 218 million. And Devin and Delvin got the underwrite on Killing Floor 3 as it comes in at a 69.
Were those the blind guesses that I didn't?
Yes.
So yes. I got them both wrong?
You got them all wrong.
Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. So this makes the score Donnie at fuckyoudlive.com with 11. Former PSVG leader for 1 week, Delvin with 10. Devin, I don't care about this game, but got 4 out of 5 points right with 10. And the Rude bringing up the rear with 8.
Always bring up the rear, Rude.
Yep.
Leave my rear alone.
So it's a game again, Donnie. You, by not participating, have made it into a game again.
Well, actually, he participated. He just failed miserably.
I give you guys a bye week.
Yeah, because if he was winning.
Let's be outside.
He might as well just didn't sit in the questions.
Right.
Just like, not
swing and a miss.
Yeah.
So this week, over or under 83.5 for Gears of War Reloaded. The 2015 Ultimate Edition scored an 82 on PC and Xbox. The Rude is going with over.
Yeah, over.
I'm gonna go over.
Yeah,
over. This has 92 written all over it.
Yeah. PlayStation, 98.
Yeah. PlayStation bump as well. Absolutely.
Can't believe you.
We have no games coming out this year, so apparently there's only Gears of
War.
War.
Something to play.
Yeah, Ghost of Yote. God damn it.
And Death Stranding.
I was told that's all.
We've already done that joke. Yeah, we have Ghost of Yote and Death Stranding.
Ghost of Yogurt.
You know what Ghosts and Gears have involved?
We need a Ghost of Yogurt shirt. Like, we should get BMOX to do like a little graphic.
We should.
A little yogurt samurai with PSVG on it and Ghost of Yogurt. That's funny.
I'd rock that.
I probably would too.
Yeah. See?
Next up, we have Delvin's favorite game, over under 91.5 for Metal Gear Solid Delta. Metal Gear Solid 5 scored a 94, and the original Snake Eater got a 91. The Rude is taking the under on this.
Under.
Yeah. Definitely going under, because it's dated. It just is a prettier version.
I don't think it could be the best remaster in the world. Nobody's giving Metal Gear that wasn't made by Kojima a 9.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking because
no, I just don't think that's not gonna exist.
I didn't even take that into consideration, because if they're not doing anything different with the game, it's still exactly what Kojima.
They do. They're doing a lot of things different.
They're doing different.
They're changing like the what is it? The like the camouflage and stuff, like just minor stuff, but like it's different. It's a little bit different. They're changing something, and that's enough for Kojima stands not to give it a 9. If his name isn't at the top of the credits, they'll knock it another point. They'll just like, now we'll get 8s.
Do you think they'll take his name out of the credits?
I don't think his name will be at the top of the credit.
Interesting.
Ooh.
They're just like some guy.
No, I could see it being like original work done by, but I think the top of the credits are going to be the people that worked. I think the top of the credits will be at the people that worked on the remaster.
Interesting.
We'll see. I have no idea what it was like for Metal Gear
this day one
for the collection.
Wait.
Why are you talking me out of this? I love this. Well, it's not my
look, no. I'm saying you can buy it day one. You just don't need to play
out of it.
Yeah, I talk like I literally I almost said I almost said this is my favorite Metal Gear. Like, nope, it's not my favorite Metal Gear game. Not even close.
You to tell me? Well, yeah, you know,
not even close.
That checks out. Makes sense.
Issue was so abrupt. You're like, no, officer, I didn't run that light. Oh, I ran that shit.
Exactly.
Listen, I never just did drugs just because. Yeah, I remember doing cocaine and fucking up John Murphy's couch.
Like I'm saying, I walked a couple lines, and one of them was in my nose.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, I'm here.
It's question time.
Okay.
Indio wants to know, how much sex did you have on vacation?
So
how much sex did I have on vacation while Donnie was on vacation?
So much, Indio. So much.
Nobody asked you, Delvin.
No, the question is how much sex did you have on vacation? It didn't specify a person.
You didn't go on vacation.
Well, I didn't. I know.
You don't even do vacation.
I was
you do like
one
day turnaround. You can't even.
I was
do
there in
with
spirit.
Right. He went to New York for a day.
No,
for 6 hours.
That's just creepy. That's just creepy, Delvin. You can't be there in spirit.
I was there. I was like a force ghost.
It was.
Nope.
It was at least.
Literally like a force ghost.
It was at least twice a day, and 2 days it was more than that.
See?
So it was a lot. I will tell you, it was great. It was so good. Like, we needed this so much. I told you guys privately, so I don't really say on podcasts, but like, it was real nice because like we just graduated. My daughter, right? She goes to college next week. I have to drive her and drop her off next week. I'm like 9 days away, and it's like just a moment. As I was telling my wife, I was just like, we need to like just take stock of life for a minute. Like we are here. Like my daughter was here a minute ago and now she's here and now we're about to let her go. And it's like, just take stock of where we've been, get out of the routine a little bit, get out of the rut and just enjoy each other. Like it's all we just had, me and her. And like I told you guys before I left, I'd been saving for this and I told her I was so excited. I told her all trip long, every time anything you want. It just became a meme. Anytime, anything you want. She's like, oh, there's this store. Anything you want.
Like the dope man with the amount of cash he had.
You saw, yeah. I mean, she was like, where did you get all that? Like, I had put work into this. And listen, we spent it all. It didn't last.
Nice. As you should.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, man.
And we went to like a real fancy restaurant, got dinner. And it was like on the marsh and the beach, and it was like very like kind of upscale and stuff. She wanted that, so we did that. And anytime we went to a store, anytime she saw anything, man, it was so good. I felt so good. I was just like, anything you want. Like, you deserve this. We deserve this. We worked too damn hard and have done this for so long. You deserve to be spoiled a little. So absolutely. Anything for the next 5 days, anything you want. You know, until this money's gone. Like until it's gone, this is all you.
And hopefully your kids, are able to be self-sufficient and
yeah, they were great. I left them with money. I planned for this.
Many vacations in the future.
I told her I was like, I would love to do this again.
Like this is just the beginning. We're going to be continuing to shed the layers. Of having a child,
expensive,
and having people go into adulthood, and enjoy. Like I have fun, enjoy yourself. You all
honestly, it's like I want to stick around. I want to do this again.
You have put in the time. You deserve the reward, and that reward comes in all sorts of fashions, and that includes going on vacation,
strip club.
Well, I mean, if that's what you want,
it was, and then we did, and it was awesome, guys.
It's great, right?
It was great. It was wonderful.
Nice.
Now,
all right.
Does anyone here frequent strip clubs?
Okay, so I have a good strip club.
This isn't my gig.
I have a good strip club. I turned 30 the same year my youngest sister turned 21. And we did a Vegas trip where we had 2 different groups that arrived separately, but then intersected at various moments. And one of them was at a strip club. And I ran into my sister, and she was already white girl wasted. Sorry, Sam. That is the truth of the situation. And like, she's like, I want to see some titties. And then we went together with her group of friends and my group of friends. And we had a little moment at the strip club for like the next 4 or 5 hours. I don't even remember. It was Vegas. It was too much time. But expensive. It was not the, I'm being facetious here a little bit for the time. But my point being is you have those moments. It's a lot of fun. You're going to have it. You're not going to remember what's going to happen. All you're going to remember is many, many years later in your 40s as a older brother seeing your youngest sister going like, we need to see some titties. And the rest doesn't matter. The rest doesn't matter.
I've only been once before. Like I think this is really not my kind of scene for one. Like, and eternally cheap and frugal. So I'm like, I'm not paying folks for this. Right.
Yeah. For sure.
But the one time that I went, I did go with somebody that goes a lot. He's a little older than me. And he told me, he was like, hey, if you're going to sit anywhere near the stage, you tip every song. It was basically like what I was doing.
Yep.
So I did that then, and I was doing that last week. I was the only one doing it last week, and it felt very weird. I was like, why am I the only one tipping? And I asked a couple of the dancers, and I asked one of the bouncers, like, what am I? Because I was getting some glances. I could tell. I was like, I don't think these people like that I'm tipping so much. And here's the thing. I wasn't tipping a lot at all. Girls up there shaking her ass for 3 minutes. I tipped like $3. It's not like I'm not like making it rain. I was like, here's some money. Like, I thought that was etiquette. I thought that was code.
Thank you for your time.
These cheap fucks were just sitting there.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
And that's what one of the bouncers was like, yeah, he's like, no, we love what you're doing. They were like, they're like,
yeah, paying for the experience.
We kind of wish he was like, yeah, he's like, unfortunately, a lot of these regulars, he's like, they just come and sit down and watch, and they don't get a dance, and they don't do any of the extras. They just come, get a drink, watch, and leave.
Wow.
And I was like, no. We need titty shot. Like, we need shots, everything. Like, we did the VIP. I was like, no. We have money. Like, we are here to go to the
champagne room.
And I told her, I was like, this is your first time. It might as well be as good as it can be. Right? So, yeah, we did the whole thing. But I felt weird. She felt weird, too. She was like, why are we the only... I was like, I don't know.
Because you're the only ones with money, apparently.
I was like, because this is... So, a part of me was going to tell you that. I really liked Myrtle Beach. Because my dollar went a long way in Myrtle Beach. So like I was like, yo, this is nice out here. I got like ribs and drinks and shit, and the bill was like $50. I was like, no way in Atlanta. Like if we went out, both of us got drinks, I got ribs, she got whatever, should have been $100 easy. It was very cheap. You went out
for titties later? You're like, I already had ribs and drinks, I need some titties.
Different nights, but
okay, all right.
So here's another maybe a silver lining in this trip. The day we pulled in, torrential downpour. My wife, we did the Jet 2 holiday vacation trend, and we were just like, oh man, this is brutal. So the Broadway, which is like this big mall outdoor, it's like the, not Universal, but the Ripley shit and the fair and all that, literally right across the street from the hotel. We're like, we'll go walk and eat. So I get in this hotel. We didn't stay on the beach. I had two options for my wife. I was like, we can stay on the beach where you can like go downstairs and walk out to the beach, or we can stay at this hotel. It's a mile from the beach. Like the difference is $800. I was like, that's $800 that we could use to go out to dinner, like to literally do all the things that I told you she was buying. That's the difference.
The strip club. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the difference. Like we can either be on the beach and broke, or we can not be on the beach and buy anything you want. So she chose this one. I can't tell you how smart that unconscious decision was, because we got to this hotel, they get us checked in and everything. We walk across, because it's storming and stuff. I was like, Myrtle Beach is kind of nice. There's kind of nobody around. Like I kind of dig this. That's kind of my vibe. I don't like being out in lots of crowds and stuff. On my way out there, I was expecting like Hilton Head. We went to Hilton Head a couple years ago. There were people fucking everywhere. Parking was a disaster all the time. I hated everything. You had to wait all the time. Like I hated it. I was expecting that. We got to this hotel. There's like nobody around. We got the pool to ourselves. We had the floor to ourselves. The lady was like, yeah, you're the only ones on the floor. You can make as much noise as you want.
Wow.
It just felt kind of empty. So then we go to the beach 2 days in. We're like, all right, let's pack up. We'll go down to the beach. Oh my God, is exactly what I thought. Fucking everybody everywhere all the time. I was like, what is happening? She's like, yeah, people don't stay. She called it inland, this far inland. It was a half a mile from the beach.
Wow.
We could walk. We could have walked to the beach. And they were like, people just don't come down here. I was like, oh, this is totally my shit. I was like, I could literally just stay here and it'd be a great vacation. Like, I don't need to go down there and do all that. That was really for her. That made that trip a lot better. It could have been a lot worse if I had picked any other hotel, because there was foot traffic and car traffic and parking traffic. Like it was everywhere. So I lucked out on that one. And if I ever go back, 10 out of 10 would pick that exact same hotel again. It was very convenient, but also kind of secluded, which is kind of my
PSVG meetup, secluded Donnie Hotel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Goddamn motherfucking Myrtle Beach.
But strip club was fun. I watched, 6 or 7 girls. We did titty shots, and then one girl came out. Devin and Delvin have seen her. When I saw her, I was like, that one. Like it was like I looked right at the hostess. Like, what's her name? So she came over and they were like, do you want a drink? And I'd already had a couple, and I was like, no, I'm good. They're like, you want to buy her a drink? I was like, I'm trying to buy her time. If you'd shut up and get out of here with this fucking drink nonsense. And
on a scale of 1 to motherfucking Myrtle Beach, how much did you pay for her? I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, I'll tell you if you want to know. I'm not afraid.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
It just sounds like fun.
Here's what I'll tell you. It was worth every fucking penny.
That's all I need.
It was worth every fucking penny.
Yes, 100%.
It was great. She loved it
100%
way more than I thought. Like, I kind of thought she'd love it. I always have. This has been a long kind of fantasy of mine for a long time. I'm like, I kind of think you're into this. You just like won't. You need to be pushed over this boundary. And she is. Yeah, she loved it. Like, I reaped those rewards many days after. Like, I was like, yeah, this should be more of a thing, I think.
Nice.
Had a lot of fun.
Awesome. All right. Moving into less interesting questions. Snerts, I'm not asking your question because it's all.
No, fuck that question.
What kind of?
Yeah, fuck it.
Wow.
I'll be back. I'll be back in 2 to 3 weeks.
Save the question for next week when Snerts is not here.
Yeah,
that's what we'll do.
There you go. Yeah.
Free to Play Joe says, "What do you think about Nintendo's Direct only being a third-party showcase? We have no dates beyond Dragon Drive in August. Any predictions?"
Wish we didn't have that goddamn day. keep that special.
Lots of predictions, but you never know. What I would tell folks generally is I am perhaps tempering expectations for tomorrow. Doesn't mean they can't show out, but generally speaking, the partner showcase isn't that show.
Yeah.
So there are big games that we don't have dates for, like Final Fantasy and Elden Ring and shit like that. There are people like, oh, we're going to get all of those tomorrow. You very well could. But typically partner showcases are more like, I think in the years past at the partner showcases, they do like Neva, Unicorn Overlord, Grounded. They're not giant things. Now they could, because this is the first one. It could be, but just temper it just in case.
Be cool to get some real good ports.
We also know that a lot of devs don't have dev kits. There's a lot of studios that don't have dev kits yet for Switch 2. So I would think of the games that are being announced, I would expect trusted partners. Indies that work really well with Nintendo or have exclusivity, long-standing partnerships. I'm thinking Sega, Atlas, Capcom, Konami, that sort of thing. Maybe EA or Xbox shows up. That would be cool. Yeah. But even then, I've seen it already on Reddit. People are like, fucking Halo. I'm like, no.
What?
No, not Halo.
What?
Maybe Grounded. Maybe Sea of Thieves. I think Sea of Thieves is like the perfect, like that. I could see Sea of Thieves being there.
Yes.
Something like that. But there are people, or Gears. There are people like, could they get Gears? Could they announce Gears for Switch 2? Which I do think will come, but not tomorrow.
That's possible. I doubt it.
So
I just no.
maybe I might eat those words. I really think.
I really Gears, think maybe.
If I had to guess, like on the high end, I would expect Bethesda or Ubisoft stuff. Maybe Assassin's Creed gets dated. I would love if Ubisoft brought over like a Far Cry, or like even like I'm not interested, but I think it'd be a cool announcement. Like maybe The Division, something like that. I could see from Ubisoft. I would love a Far Cry collection. Could you imagine? That'd be awesome.
So do you think we get a
that Black
Halo,
Flag remaster?
Do we get a Halo on Switch before we get a Halo on PlayStation?
That'll be the same time. It'll be the same time.
Yeah.
And then on the Xbox side, I'm thinking, people are thinking Halo Gears. I'm thinking like Oblivion, Diablo, for sure.
Those
like
games that make sense.
Doom. I think it's too early for Doom. I think Doom's too soon for Doom. But I could see Diablo. Diablo
makes sense. For Midnight.
I thought about that one. I was wondering about that one. I was like, would I do that one? Hellblade,
yeah.
But Hellblade had like an impossible port on Switch 1. That's probably not an easy task. So I think that feels early to me.
Yeah.
Whereas Diablo, I think Diablo would run on Switch 2.
Diablo makes a lot of good sense because it's been out long enough to where they would have had time to really be able to do that. But yeah,
I think the Oblivion
Hellblade
remaster.
Too soon. Oblivion makes perfect sense. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's kind of where my head is, but I keep wondering, when does like the Marvel Rivals show up? That could be tomorrow.
What's their netcode like? Like how good do Switch games play online? Like
people use them
outside of Nintendo.
There's 80 million people playing Fortnite on Switch.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about that when you said like The Division. I'm wondering how well that would actually play.
They got Apex is on Switch. I could see that getting an upgrade or an announcement. I keep kind of going back to maybe some of that live service stuff because they've reached everywhere else. Valorant, Sea of Thieves. I thought of this one. Could Xbox announce or be a part of the Xbox announcement if there is one? Roblox native for Switch 2?
That could work.
It's done on Switch 1?
No.
Oh. Yeah, that could come.
That's kind of where my head is. I think there's ports out there, to Delvin's point. Yeah. Resident Evils, Devil May Cry's. I think that's out there. I think the Star Wars games, like the Jedi games and stuff, could be coming Tekken.
I really want Helldivers to go to Switch 2 now, just so Xbox doesn't feel special.
I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe you guys would disagree with me. Me and Dev have had this opinion kind of divide the whole time. To me, I do not understand why PlayStation would or should treat Switch 2 any differently than PC. To me, if you're putting a game on PC, in my opinion, you should put it on Switch as well.
I don't disagree. For me, it's just spite.
Sure. Just me. Yeah. My point is, I think PlayStation has a much better chance of selling a console to a Switch 2 owner than a Steam user.
I agree.
Like, if I would almost go, maybe you should put these portable things here and not on Steam right away. Like maybe try to get them, because I think that's how you can replenish your base long term, is by playing with Nintendo better.
But then why are you fucking around with
buy a PS5?
Why are you fucking around with a portable at that point if you're on the Sony side?
That's been my point. Why make your own if you could just use Nintendo's? I feel like the 30% is worth it in that regard. They're providing you a user base.
1000% agree. Just let the Sony handheld be the portal, and then anything else you want to make portal, put it on the Switch.
It's so big and it's so big in Japan, the portable. They all got Switches anyway.
Right.
So like you could try to fight that, or you could just ride that wave.
I would ride the wave. It just makes so much more sense. I mean, look, y'all haven't launched a really successful portable yet. Why try? Nintendo's done it for you. Just put
if you want to double down on brand loyalty, from my perspective, you would have a Nintendo Sony collaboration where you're like, hey, it's the best of both worlds. Dive in, give us $500.
Like that JTR Kelly album.
They tried that, and that's
blew up in everyone's face.
That's why PlayStation exists.
Video games live forever. That's the ultimate butterfly effect video game.
Yeah. Oh, right. And how long ago was that?
Yeah,
it doesn't 30 years matter. Ago. You know the Japanese hold grudges.
Yeah.
But if I were them, I would do that. Like, if you're putting Last of Us and Horizon on PC and it's already there, why wouldn't you just put it on Switch 2 if you could? You'll probably sell more copies there. At least with some games. Astro Bot would sell like fucking gangbusters on Switch 2. Ratchet and Clank would do numbers on Switch 2.
I think Ratchet and Clank would do numbers for sure. And they
same thing with the PSN Xbox Live hybrid model.
Fucking knack 2, baby. Give me what I want.
Now we're talking.
like we got some you can always hypothetical you have peanut butter and chocolate seems great together,
And the Switch controller is the only one that comes close to mimicking all the gyros that are in the DualSense. So
I feel like Horizon could do well on like just standard remaster Horizon, base Horizon.
Not that Lego one, apparently.
Or the fucking rip-off.
That Lego one is terrible.
Let's put the rip-off on there.
And if you're trying to grow a media brand and a movie and everything, it makes sense. Reach people.
It's like vertical sunset. That's what we're going for.
Yeah, that's just where I'm thinking maybe tomorrow is. I'm hoping we'll be
It was not delivered well, but it was a clever joke.
Hopefully we'll be surprised well.
Piggybacking onto that, Mathman wants to know what game could be announced during tomorrow's partner direct that would cause your jaw to drop.
Jaw to drop. What you got, Delvin? Wake up.
I'm trying to think what game.
Be like,
what third
party
game?
Old man.
Wake up.
It wouldn't blow
something new.
It wouldn't blow my mind because I'm not interested. But like, if you're looking for like, what announcement do I think I could see tomorrow that like makes waves? Blueprints.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. That's a good call.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
the one that I want that would make my jaw drop that I'm kind of still hoping for. Metal Gear Solid. They're like, it's coming to Switch as well. I'm like, yes. But I'm not.
Delta?
I don't.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't think Delta's coming to Switch. I think it will, but not soon. It's going to come like next year. But I would love for that to be the announcement tomorrow. We've got a Switch 2 port ready for launch day. That'd be awesome.
Resident Evil 9.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, here 7 and 8's here, and it's no longer cloud based. You just straight up play it, and 9 is coming. Same day and date with every other console.
I would also.
And your ass will get Resident Evil 2.9.
Correct.
That would be the end of it.
I would love an announcement that Mafia: The Old Country is coming to Switch 2 at a later date, but that the Mafia franchise is coming. And they're like, you're getting 1, 2, and 3, and that would be awesome.
And they're here now.
That would be great. Yeah.
Go to your Switch now. Tell you yell at you to go to your Switch now. It's here.
Donnie would be spending so much money right then and there.
Dude, I have so much money. I have much gold.
Oh, very nice.
Do you see the Costco deal?
No.
More than gold coin?
They're essentially doing if you buy four $20 gift cards, you get a free one. So it was $100 for $80. I bought much gold.
Nice.
I was like, I'm gonna save this money.
You know, I wasn't buying shit, so I don't care about the Switch. I'm not buying anything else on there except for.
So I have already spent a bunch. I've been buying
wants.
a bunch of stuff on the wish list, but I bought it all because of all these games I'm about to buy for the fall.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Captain Awesome says, what's your go-to series to rewatch or just have on in the background while you do other tasks and stuff? His is Brooklyn Nine-Nine or Abbott Elementary.
Good choices.
Abbott Elementary is a great show.
I've never watched either one of those shows.
Both shows great.
I've never seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but Abbott Elementary I love.
Regular show. Regular show or Adventure Time. And if we're talking like live action TV shows,
show is.
It's a cartoon show that is amazing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, that is amazing.
Live action is probably like Seinfeld. You can have Seinfeld in the house.
I don't put anything on just to be background noise. Like, that's just not something I do. But shows that we just rewatch that are always on for us: Simpsons,
Yes,
Twilight Zone. Like, that's the stuff that my wife just constantly always has on. I personally, there's nothing that I just put on, but stuff that I rewatched, The Wire. That's probably the only show that I can say that I rewatch regularly. And right now we're in a rewatch of Stranger Things, just gearing up for the final season.
That's coming in 2025. That's all I keep saying.
What?
On the Stranger Things season thing.
It's dated already. The teasers came out. It's
what does it say? Because when I looked at the Netflix today, it said it just says coming in 2025.
Oh yeah, the first part
eventually.
is November 27th, and then I think the rest of them are in December. But they all have dates. Parts 1, 2, and 3 all have dates.
They should say that. But they didn't say that when I looked at it just a second ago.
Maybe Snerts.
I mean, my brain's part yellow, and I have a Simpsons podcast. Of course, I'm going to be watching The Simpsons all this fucking time.
That's true.
Tune into Sacrilegious with Robin and Snerts, a Simpsons review podcast. But recently, I watched the Bad Boy series back to back, 1, 2, and 3. That was pretty fun. I love shitting on Tubi because it just seems so random.
I love Tubi.
My buddy also has a Plex server going, so I watched the recent Jurassic Park. And you want to talk about something where you love all the same old shit that exists, but wondering why Scarlett Johansson is in it. That is the most recent Jurassic Park movie in a nutshell.
Why not have Scarlett Johansson?
Well, no, she's great, but
She's
it's
hot.
just,
Yeah,
it's
like,
just.
Anybody got problems staring at Scarlett Johansson? Damn.
Hey, no, I'm saying like, hey, do you remember that old Jurassic Park movie? Now insert Scarlett Johansson, and that is the new Jurassic Park movie, like literally verbatim.
I was thinking about that because of Happy Gilmore, which I watched.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't like super into, but didn't hate it. Like I don't hate it. I just don't think it's very good. Like I think it's objectively just not very good. It kind of just passes on a lot of like big cameo appearances. Like hey, Snap! Like look over here. We're not doing a good movie, but you know Eminem's here.
I've never seen the first Happy Gilmore.
But I started thinking like, why do I not like this? And the plot. And I think this is, I don't think I was making this case when we talked about Jurassic Park, because it's a Jurassic Park thing and feel the same way. We talk about Jurassic Park and I'm always like, oh man, it like went super like sci-fi. And I always knew that like the first Jurassic Park is super sci-fi. Where like we're growing dinosaurs.
Yeah, there's frogs.
Yes.
What I forgot to mention
dinosaurs.
is that like, I think the other ones, like the subsequent ones, they're too much. They're, exorbitant. They exaggerate that. They're over the top. They're doing too much. You know, it's like you already have this great premise. You know, it's like dinosaurs can't be good enough. Dinosaurs killing people. No, we got to bring them to L.A. and you have the big thing. And, you know, it's like that sort of shit.
The big
we
what?
have people in hamster balls. And then they're doing too much. It's exactly what Happy Gilmore 2 does. Like, they ease you in. And you're like, okay, they got some nostalgia and it's back. And you're like, this is great. And then it just fucking goes off the... I don't understand why... I feel like this is a common thread with... modern Hollywood movie. Like they really like, and it's got to be so much extra on top of everything. And it's like, man, because just tell
Jurassic Park
movie.
Isn't about the dinosaurs. It's about people's. It's the Jurassic Park, like the sequels. The sequels aren't about the dinosaurs. Even the book isn't about the dinosaurs. It's about people and their greed.
What they should do is,
I get that, but you don't have to have like all of the extra, like all the technology and the advanced stuff, and like all the.
Then there's nothing else to do. What are you going to do with the Jurassic Park movie?
This is
build a bigger park.
This is why I wanted to bring it up, because I don't think I know how to explain this well.
No, because it's like Predator, it's like Terminator, it's like these.
I know what you're saying.
There's like a charm, an elegance to having a simpler story that's character driven. And you can still get crazy, but it feels grounded, and it's not just exaggerated.
Which is the original.
We're not off. They go off the reservation a lot.
Yeah, they have to, because then you just have the same movie over and over.
They're like,
if
it's not 10 times better, it's not worth making.
What they should have did was they should have combined Happy Gilmore 2 with Jurassic Park.
Oh, that would have been great.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Now you're talking, Delvin.
Yeah. Then you get
Jurassic Gilmore.
Bob Velociraptor.
Fucking Adam Sandler golfing on dinosaurs.
Shooter Rex. You know.
It's comical, Happy Gilmore 2. It gets in this it's comedy, but like it's absurdity by the end. They're golfing on blizzard holes and you guys are older than me. Have you all seen Caddyshack 2?
Of course, it was terrible.
Yeah, it was awful.
So here's the thing.
Almost as bad as the first.
Delvin, you've seen Happy Gilmore 2, right?
I have not watched it yet, because I heard you say it was awful.
When one of you watch it, I would love. The first thing I thought of was like, it's shocking, like how similarly paralleled this is to Caddyshack 2. Caddyshack 2 did the same thing. Caddyshack, but like super over the top. It goes too far. Yeah, it's exactly what Happy Gilmore 2 does.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
what I thought it would be.
I'm shocked that people are like, oh, it's great. It's like, do y'all think it's great just because Eminem was there? Because I kind of feel.
No, I think it's all great because these people are collecting a paycheck 40 years later.
So
20 years later.
There's 30 like years 400 cameos in the damn movie. Everybody's in the fucking movie.
Adam Sandler still gives Rob Schneider a fucking job.
No Carl Weathers, please.
Yeah, especially
let the brother rest in peace. For the goddamn sakes.
Anyway, sorry for the Jurassic Park tangent, but that's kind of what I've always meant to say for the last couple of weeks.
Movie stinks.
Your podcast on the Devil Cox Experience, please sign up for the Patreon. With your son was very entertaining.
Talk about Jurassic Park. That movie fucking trash. My son, it was so bad. There are times we were watching a movie in the theater. I got free tickets, and he burst out laughing. Like, they're going to kick us out of here.
I did that for that Blair Witch remake. We went to it and it was so bad. I was just dying laughing, and I was aggressively ruining the movie for everyone else.
Yes,
and people would look at me, and I'd be like, "Dude, this movie sucks anyway. Who gives a shit?"
It was so bad. The people who invited us to go see the movie, they were like, "Oh, so how you like the movie?" Like, don't say shit. Just say don't say a fucking
that's
word,
literally how we've ran my movie night group every Friday since the pandemic started. Was just, we're gonna watch a bad movie, we're gonna talk shit over it, and we're gonna have a good time.
That's fun. I like that.
Nice. The Rude has a question for us.
What?
He says, I'm playing Final Fantasy 16 right now, and I'm really liking it besides the absolutely dreadful side quest that keeps me from loving it. Is there a game you really like that you wish you could remove certain content, gaming mechanics, etc. that would make you really love it?
Oh, me. Anytime you're not playing Spider-Man in the fucking Spider-Man games.
Who is Spider-Man?
That's a good one. That's a good answer.
I'm sorry. I was so angry I was like spitting ice cubes out of my
Spider-Man?
fucking
Is it like Scott Steiner's cousin?
If I'm not swinging webs, I don't give a shit.
Nobody wants to play MJ in those games.
My answer is
Miles
Majora's Mask.
before he gets his fucking
Majora's
powers.
Mask.
Yeah,
Anyway,
He don't want to do the mash shit.
I never
Nope.
played it, so I have no idea.
sucks. It's a time loop game. Where every 3 days the shit resets and you start over and you gotta have everybody in the right time and place. And no, it's nonsense.
fucking Majora's Mask. Yeah,
That doesn't
I've hated
sound like
that.
fun at all.
People love it. The
doesn't
people
sound
that
like
love
Zelda.
it, they're like, it's the best Zelda game ever, is what they say. The people that love it.
Ugh.
Yeah. And I'm like, this is
What?
literally at the bottom. It's the bottom. It's like at face value,
People who say that is one of the
it
best. Songs.
ruins everything that I like fundamentally play Zelda games for, is exploration, discovery, and freedom. And Majora's Mask is like, you are actively on a time clock. The whole world's about to end. You're behind. Get your shit together. Like, I can't stand
Correct.
it. I can't
It
stand
is
it.
also
I hate it. I always have.
The antithesis of Ocarina of Time, which was the game before that.
Right.
That and I know this is
It
all
was
well
jarring.
treaded territory, but like I played Ocarina of Time dozens upon dozens of times. I played Majora's Mask maybe 3 times. Maybe 3 times.
But the people, I don't think it's a bunch, but there are the people that love Majora's Mask, it is their favorite Zelda game. They're like, this is peak Zelda. And the thing that haunts me about that is I think I love its style the most. I love everything Majora does stylistically in art. Love it to death. And just hate playing the game.
I think I hate everything about Majora's Mask.
Sounds about right.
It's like, there are no salvaging grace here. I hate all of it.
Everything that you've just told me about this game makes me really hate it. And it's also Young Link the whole time too, right?
Yeah.
well, you get
Yes.
masks that let you turn into like a Zoro with a guitar.
That's
I don't wanna
yeah.
be no
You become
fucking
different
Zor-
characters
no,
and shit.
no.
Yeah.
Oh my
or you
God, I
can
hate it even
become
more now.
another
I
body.
hate
told
it
you.
even more now.
I'm
No.
glad. I feel seen. I feel seen and heard. Because this has been my plight as a Nintendo fan forever, and I've gotten shit for this for a long time. Rebecca used to be shit about this all the time. She loves Majora's Mask. She's like, you just don't. It's not that hard. You don't get it. I'm
You
like,
just don't
I just
get it, man.
yeah, and it's like I know I get it. I just don't. This I like at face value. I don't want to play a Zelda game like this at all.
That is not at all why I want to play Zelda. In
100%.
any way, shape, or form.
But like a
Nothing
Mario
about
game, you
that.
can't jump in or something. Like what are we
Yeah.
doing here, guys?
I want to go get the red armor and the blue armor, the master sword. I want to go see all the shit. I don't want you to put me on a time clock and then have everything reset. And no,
You got to get 29 different masks so you can be all
And
these
then
different disguises. It's like Mission
all-
Impossible, but Zelda.
all the art assets are recycled from Ocarina of Time. So if you are someone like an older gent like me who goes try to play it when you buy it on the 3DS, thinking you're gonna love this game as much as Ocarina
that
of
port
Time,
was good though.
it was a good port, but I just
Yeah.
like gave up, and I was like, you know what, I would rather do. Play Ocarina of Time for the
Yeah, no,
fucking
exactly.
deep time. Like,
That's ex-
like,
That is
just like,
exactly the vibe. You play it for 15 minutes, you're like, yeah, but the
I
other one
just-
though.
yeah, the hardest thing I have to figure out is the guy with the rabbit fucking hoodie. You know, like.
Yep.
Do you have a game for this,
So.
Delvin? Something you want to remove all the... Who? Returnal?
It just reset again.
I just saw that.
I'm not changing again.
So you want to just... What are you removing from Returnal?
The roguelike
Which
elements.
aspects?
Just make
So
it a
you just
straight-up
want to
game.
be able to just linearly go through everything.
Go through
And
everything.
when you
like
die, what happens? You just like
you start at the checkpoint
respawn?
at that one same spot.
Immediately.
Make it easy game.
You don't die.
Immediately.
Invincibility.
He wants God mode, basically.
God,
No, not necessarily. You can die,
doesn't?
but you don't have to start the whole goddamn level back again.
I think every video game should have God mode. Is that a hot take?
I
No.
agree.
I don't think it's
No.
a hot take.
If you want, they literally call it story mode these days.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah, and I like
They
that
should-
stuff.
they-
I
they
just
should
don't
call
think
it
like
Delvin mode.
I think anybody should be able to enjoy it.
Calm down,
Baby
Delvin.
mode.
Calm down.
Delvin mode. Put it right
Baby
back.
ass baby mode.
Dude,
Yeah.
Rebecca, she was here. I was listening to Shaq. I went to edit it, and I was listening to Shaq, and Rebecca was like, Donkey Kong is just too easy. And you can hear Delvin, like he's trying to tell her without fighting her, because he loves her secretly and doesn't want her to be mad at him. So she's like, it's just so easy. And he's like, yeah, but I kind of like easy games sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad. He's like, kids have to play as Rebecca. She's like, it's too easy. He's like, yeah, but it could be good though. Like he just like kinda, he just kept trying to like, yeah, he just
has
gotta,
a moment.
Look.
Wow.
it was
Delvin.
so cute. He was
Wow.
like,
Look.
but
That's nuts.
like, I kind of like these games. I was like, just tell her, Delvin. Tell her you suck at video games.
Do you
No,
play
it wasn't
everything on
that.
story mode or easy?
Not really.
I play on easy sometimes. I'm not afraid to admit that.
I don't think
I've never played a game on easy.
I always played the mode above that.
I played Stellar Blade on easy. I dropped down to easy. After I got through like the first or second boss, I was like, this is a bit much. We need to come down a
The
little.
first Jedi Outlaw or whatever it was with was it Cal?
Cal Kestis.
Yeah. That final fight, I had to drop it down to easy because I was not parrying like I should.
I did. What else was that game that I did easy that you liked? Stellar Blade.
Because they usually have like baby mode, then they have easy, then they have normal, then they have hard, and they have like extreme
Right.
or something like that. I always go the one above baby mode.
So story mode.
So normal.
That's normal.
Yes.
That's
No, because they usually have like they usually have like
So you don't change the difficulty. You're whatever the default
no, because
is.
sometimes they have
3,000
like
miles apart. We
they
still
have
agree.
story
Like,
mode, then they have
normal?
easy, they have normal, then they have hard.
Okay.
Oh, story
So I
easy?
just-
No, I think story is story normal hard. That's
no,
what they
there's
call
some
easy
that have
mode.
story.
It does depend
Some
on
that
the
have
game.
story easy then normal.
What
I've
game
seen
does that?
before too.
A couple
I've
of
seen
them.
that on a couple.
No,
of them, but
there's some bitch ass.
I'm
modes
always
for
on
sure.
normal or hard. I don't.
I
Or they
used to
have
start with
casual
normal.
instead.
Yeah. For example,
No
Baldur's Gate
surprises
3, they're
there,
like
D-Life.
well balanced. Well
I
balanced.
love it.
Yes.
Say
I
the
can't
truth,
do
D
that.
Life.
I can't.
Nothing wrong with that. Getting old, man.
There was something else I did this for, and I dropped it down, and I don't remember.
Just like that.
Anytime, honestly, I get frustrated with a game. It's like I'm either dropping the difficulty or looking shit up
Or
on
quit.
fucking my phone.
Fuck this
Yep.
game.
No, I look
That's
it up
my
on my
move.
phone, and then if I can't get it after a few times after looking up on my phone, I quit.
That's my move. Fuck this game.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
It was so cute to listen to him try to explain it to Rebecca. It was
But
so
I like
cute.
it on easy mode.
Yeah, but it's,
She doesn't like me. I
okay.
mean, well, look,
It's
I can't-
good though, right?
Can't look
It's not
bad
that
for the
bad.
Rebecca. I look like, nah,
Why not?
I have an image
Wait, what?
withhold.
This is getting weird.
This have you not been here the last 3 hours? It's been weird. It's weird. It's weird when we said welcome to PSVG. Like
I wasn't here for that.
my name literally says fuck Will. Nobody knows who the fuck Will is. Why is he saying fuck Will? What Will
That's
did?
true.
We'll know what he did.
Also, I wonder how many people are just like, why are these people just chucking on nonsense about the Discord server that nobody is fucking listening to for the actual show?
Yeah,
That's
That's
what we
okay.
do.
The people that do listen, they're here for it.
The 8.
Yeah, no, that's great.
The
No,
Ocho.
that's great.
the
The
12.
Yeah.
show.
The old show.
TPRs.
They're here for it. That's what they love.
Where'd you get?
The
to
map-
We
Yeah,
actually
It's
got a
the
testimonial
Ocho.
earlier. That's why Delvin's fuck
I'm
Will
Eddie.
name is Will. We had somebody write in and they're like, "Hey, just want to let you know we love the show and everything." And then he goes, "I love it when you and Devin talk about like work and shit."
Work.
And Delvin did not mention it at all. He was like, he took that personally. Like MJ, he was like, "What the fuck?"
You know,
I'll talk about work personally,
which is funnier, which makes the show funnier. It's funnier that way. So Will
son of a bitch, Will.
Yeah. Will knew what he did. You know what he did. Hey, Will. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Keep doing what you're doing.
This man went on 6 podcasts Monday, comes and tells everyone about everything he's doing, everything. Will's like, "Thanks,
good job, Dale."
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and it's not even his kid. It's just like some dude named Will.
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking Will.
Great.
That's what's great about it.
Yeah.
He didn't even breathe the motherfucker.
The nonsense. That's the funny thing.
Of course. Why the fuck do you think I joined this network?
Like, you give it a few more years, some AI and shit, we won't even be talking about video games anymore. We'll just be off of video games altogether. No. We're still doing the show.
Yeah.
Like, the show will stay, but we just won't be doing video. We'll be talking about Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
And Mercenaries too. That's what we're talking
about.
I can't believe they reuse those same assets from game to game. Like, it's just
D-Life's going to be like, dude, Last of Us 4 on my Xbox 12 is incrable.
It's incredible.
You know? We're going to be like, I hope that's great. We're not doing
that's
like,
good.
We're just, like,
Donnie's playing N64. It's okay. Nobody cares about that, D-Life.
1,000%.
Yeah. If I could remove any gameplay elements from any game, I think Breath of the Wild. I don't want to cook. I don't want to
Son of a bitch!
I just want Zelda that I know and love, which is like Link to the Past. I want an overworld and underworld, and I just want to go get the weapons and things. All right, I need linear Zelda.
You just don't like this survival craft at all.
I don't feel like surviving and exploring. I just fucking tell me where to go.
It's a shame.
This is an amazing Twitch name. Got Game Guy 1. Respect it. Respect it.
Are
you like trying to get a friend? Is that what you're doing, Delvin? You're trying to bring somebody.
No, I can tell you exactly what I can tell you what did happen. You want to tell you what happened? I'm dyslexic, so I read it as Got Guy Game 1. If you know what a guy game is, and that makes it a lot more funny. If you know what guy game is, you got to switch your name, not Game Guy.
Oh, man.
It was already taken.
Lord have mercy.
For Fallout 4, if I could get rid of the building, the building mechanics, I would be so it. I don't need to fucking have my goddamn like Patriots doing the settling of New England.
Yes.
And I'm not even like a football fan, but if it actually looked like Tom Brady and friends, maybe that would help. But
I've never liked playing Fallout games. I've always kind of wanted
for the lore. It's so good. God damn
of always wanted, like, I love the setting. You know,
yes,
the setting and the style and the music. I love that. I don't like playing it as much. I want the Far Cry team to make Fallout.
You know what I appreciate?
Oh, I could see that.
Like, that's
that
like
could be
my
fun.
shit.
Yeah. Fuck all the RPG elements.
Like, they do all the shit. They did Primal and all the other shit that Far Cry does. It's like, okay, like, I get that.
Yeah.
Do Far Cry. Make a Far Cry game.
Mechanics. We
just
Fallout motif. Far Cry 5, the sequel.
I appreciate that Dev, that Snerts sounds like the drunk white girl at the party.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's not because of that.
It's funny, Snerts. Though, like it adds. It's a bit.
Great.
Yeah,
it's
a benefit.
Like, yeah, we got I really like this Far Cry.
I'm gonna blow him. There ain't no getting out of that. I don't care if he's driving.
This is cool.
Oh my god,
that's enough, Snerts. You've had enough.
Just yes and.
Yes, Game Guy, you gotta change your name, bro.
Oh boy,
Cream of Sun, young guy.
Wow. That was a whole moment.
Yes.
Just seeing Jeff.
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Just don't drive.
Yeah. He might drive. It is
Don't
house.
drive.
Just in his
Do
house.
not drive. What is happening?
He's driving his chair.
No, I got that. But the whole image of it.
Oh my
Somebody
god.
should make that a gift.
Wow.
Oh.
I broke them with my nonsense.
Yes.
Facts.
Oh boy. So Mathman's AC is out. He wants to know how many Mario Kart worlds do we think it'll cost to fix it?
4.
Math
What
man, I'm
state?
sorry.
What AC unit?
If it's a central AC unit, you are fucked.
I'm sad. I'm so
telling you right now, bro.
sorry. Hopefully
How
it's
big of a unit
a
are we
cheap
talking about?
fix.
Where does Mathman live?
I don't know. Does it matter? Isn't it hot everywhere?
Pretty much.
Not
Global
necessarily.
warming and shit. Like it's hot all over the country.
Yeah.
We're in a heat wave. Like
I feel
everywhere.
like some places are not as bad as others.
I'm thinking at least $2,000.
Damn.
That's
That's
cheap.
a lot of Mario
That's-
Karts.
That's cheap.
It
Y'all have
depends
never
on the
bought
AC.
an air conditioner. have
It
you?
depends.
No, I live in an apartment and I tell the motherfucker to
It
fix
shows.
that shit.
Y'all have never bought
If
it.
he's, if he's fixing it, it could
Right.
be like 500 to
If it's a
$1,000.
part or something, you could stay under $2,000. If you
you're-
have to make a system change,
If you're changing, yeah, it's $5,000.
thousands.
I know this because I'm doing that at one of the apartments.
See,
This happened to me on the
why
show.
I don't want to own a house.
Don't you
I
remember
don't
when
want
I
to
went
have
to
to be
Florida?
in charge of this stuff.
You remember I went to Florida a couple years ago for vacation, like COVID, like maybe first year of COVID?
Yep.
And when we came back, our house was blazing hot, and we're like, what happened? The air conditioner failed.
Yeah.
And we were on like the outdated, grandfathered in shit from like the 70s. And they're like, we can't fix it, or it's against the law. You have to upgrade. And because our HVAC was whatever it was, I had to upgrade the central unit and the compressor outside. It was a
Yep.
full system haul, and it cost me like $7,500.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Come home
I
from
would've just had-
vacation to
I
a
would've just had no AC.
$7,000 bill. I was so upset.
Yeah, that's a.
I couldn't
Can't
afford that.
survive
There's
here
no
with no
credit
AC.
That's a big
card, no
unit.
nothing I could do for that. We'd have just been dying.
Yeah, but Dev, that's
Yeah,
why
you would in Georgia, like you,
Right.
like, that's exactly. You would die.
Yeah. No. This is why I don't want to own a house. I don't want to have
I
to
had
be in
to
charge
get a
of that at all.
loan, and it was a nightmare. So, Mathman, when I hear you, trust me, dude, I'm
You
like
know.
wishing for the best. Please.
So we're
hopefully
hoping
that
it's
doesn't-
like
Yeah.
5 Mario Kart worlds and not
Yeah.
50 Mario Kart.
I hope
Right.
you got a window AC unit. That's what I hope.
Yeah.
that
Just put a
too.
new one in there for $200.
Yeah.
Again,
that'll
not
get
the-
Like
That'll
your
kill
man
your
got Game
energy
Guy
bill.
one. He's got just window units.
Yeah.
I was very lucky. Do you
Look
guys
good.
have a house fans? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I have house fans.
We have a house
you mean
fan.
like the big house fan, like all the like
in the
ceiling
attic?
fans? Oh
No.
no, I don't know what the hell that is.
We have a house fan. It's called a house fan, and it's a huge fan, like massive, huge.
That'll blow exhaust like
Fan.
an exhaust fan.
It's in the attic, and I can flip a switch, and these gates move, and the house fan spins and sucks all the air out of the house.
Yeah.
Like it creates like a vacuum, and you could open up a window or a door and have like this breeze that it'll just
do
breeze
we
through
do
the
that
whole
here,
house.
Snerts? Do we do that here?
No, we don't.
Yeah,
But I
think so.
understand what he's talking about, though. Like as far
I never
as like
saw or heard of one until I moved to this house.
No, it's all AC all the time, and how many fans you can supplement with the AC flow depending on your vent distribution.
Yeah, yeah. We've
Yeah,
got
I'd never heard of a-
fans in all the house in all the rooms in our AC unit. But
I never heard
this
of
house-
a house fan before. That blew my mind.
I have central air, and the vent is literally above my head right now. And the next thing to the side of me is the kitchen that runs. If you haven't had a kitchen before, fire. So it doesn't really work unless I'm not
house
running
fan's crazy.
fire in my apartment for the day. But it does work for the bedrooms. But yeah, no, I don't have any of that big fan that's just built into it.
Yeah, no, that sounds lovely, but we don't do that here.
It is in the fall. Like, you wouldn't do it in the summer, but in the fall, when it's like 72 or 68 or something out there, and you crack that window, turn on the house fan, and you have the best nap of your life. Like it's very nice.
We call that the dapping house.
Oh, yeah.
I also still live on like the west side, which is amazing because like my rent is higher, but at the same time, it's not fuck you hot.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's nice.
Unlike Dev, like Dev is like near Death
The west
Valley.
side would be
as we've
closer to
already
the beach.
established.
So it's like cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get that.
No,
nice
I'm like
offshore
6-7
breeze.
miles. I'm 6-7
Sure.
miles from the beach.
Yeah, you get that
Nice.
good offshore breeze.
Yeah,
It's really
I
nice.
just
Not
don't
Death
go to
Valley
those
like
beaches.
Dev.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I live in the devil's armpit.
I mean, literally, when I
There you
go
go,
to my
Delvin.
job in El Segundo, I will get a sandwich
Oh.
at Rinaldi's and eat at the beach and just kind of enjoy myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank
Anyway,
you, game guy.
Got game guy. Big Shaq fan, as you all should be.
Yes.
yes,
Nice.
it's much better than this show.
By
Facts.
far.
1000%.
Yeah, I'm biased.
So are we.
Delvin just says that because Rebecca's there.
100% he does. Yeah.
Fuck, you want to do that? Look at Snerts all night? No.
No,
You have
no,
another show- You have another show for that, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is why it only comes out every 3 or 4 months.
Exactly. There's a reason for that.
And it's definitely me.
So TPR says the whole PSVG community gets into a Jerry Springer episode. Who starts throwing hands?
There's only one person that can answer this
Oh my
question
gosh.
for us.
I'm getting
Rebecca
my ass
immediately
kicked.
starts punching bitches.
Maybe.
She's the one who would snap.
That's true.
I
I tend to agree.
I feel like Haley has some rage.
No,
She-
Haley's so kind.
Haley ain't fighting
She's-
nobody.
Yeah, she's not
She's
fighting.
Canadian.
passive.
She's too nice. She ain't
Haley's
fighting
super
nobody.
kind.
Rebecca
Really?
is
And
the
even
one
if
that
she
will.
got mad, she wouldn't fight over it. She'd just
Yes.
leave or go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Rebecca will get mad,
We would say some offhand remark, and Rebecca would. She'd let
punch
me
the
know
shit
about
out of somebody.
She's got
It's
that
Rebecca.
white girl courage.
Who'd she
Yes.
punch him first?
White girl courage. Oh,
Come on, we all know what
God.
that is. That I've never
I've
been
heard
checked
it all.
before. Yeah, like she's
Yeah.
got that.
No, I mean most
Yeah.
people call it a Karen, but
It's
sure.
like invincible. No, she's not Karen.
Yeah.
A lot of times
I
she's
get-
just.
No?
Just.
Yes.
Oh, she's
yeah.
just. She's just
Yeah,
as
she's
Karen.
just causes. Yeah, no.
She
She's
has that-
just Karen.
that courage that only Taylor Swift fans get. Like, you're not
Facts.
gonna say that to me.
Oh,
exactly. You know
dare
what I'm
you.
talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
you know what I'm
dare
talking
you.
about.
Okay.
You got some
Who
nerve.
the fuck do you think you're to a cop? Who the fuck do you think you are? 1,000%
Yes.
white girl courage.
And I'm the same one. Like, yo, you can't be saying that shit.
The-
Yeah,
right.
they
The world
they-
is my oyster court.
They,
Courage.
they will shoot.
if
me.
you do
Stop,
something to
Rebecca.
me, I'm going to the news because they'll care about a courage.
Yes.
You know.
I'm
Damn.
like, Rebecca, please stop. They will shoot me. She's like, you have nothing
Listen,
to worry about.
they're gonna
Delvin.
kill me, and nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Yes, yes, I have.
So
something to
basically,
worry
like sinners, like sinners.
Yeah.
Snitters.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I
Yes.
was thinking centers. I was
Yeah.
also thinking
Yeah.
Captain Planet for some reason, where instead of heart, it's just her.
Don't worry.
You know?
Let me go talk to him. They're not so bad. Let me go
Exactly.
talk to him.
Like, no,
Yeah.
don't
I'll
do
go
that.
talk to him.
Don't
and then
do
she
that.
starts
Nah.
to fight. She literally.
Yeah, please don't do that. That is not a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to start some
100%.
shit. Why are you doing that? Because I'm Rebecca. Yeah, it's fine.
I think Delvin's
sad-
gonna fight somebody just for the hell of it.
Nah,
He's
I got
too
arthritis.
old.
Says he
That
likes
shit
to
over.
fight.
You got.
You're always talking about fighting folks.
Yeah, that
You
shit
always
over.
talking about fighting people. I feel like
Yeah.
you're gonna find a reason, Florida man.
You fight like
I-
more than people that are incarcerated fight.
I saw a video today that perfectly described things. There was a video of this black man talking about something, and it has the overhand. It's like, it says, when young boys make threats to you, talking about they want to go outside and fight. And he's like, calling the cops. It's like, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the white cops, too. He's going to come out there. Preston's going to come, and you're going to jail.
Preston.
I'm not
Preston.
Preston.
He said,
Wow.
he said, and you're going to jail. He's like,
And
So
how
Delvin,
Chuck E.
instead of
Cheese
fighting
was
anybody,
arrested
he's
in,
gonna have
Florida.
Rebecca call the cops
correct. And I will not be there when the cops arrive.
because they're gonna take you away.
Exactly, because they will think I'm the guy. So now,
Obviously. I mean,
bitch, I called you. He did it. Cuff him.
He did it.
No paperwork.
Let's
I'm
bring some
literally
crack
on the
and
phone
get out of
with
here.
you right now. No, I'm arresting you. No, you're arresting me. I'm on the phone with you right now. It was her.
It was him. It was definitely him.
Wow.
No question,
Man,
sir.
replace all these photos.
Oh, that was such
Nonsense.
a good bit.
Fucking nonsense.
All right, final question of the night. Quagmire says, I've been listening to the audiobook of Play Nice by Jason Schreier, detailing Blizzard's rise and fall. As a big Blizzard fan growing up, it's been nice to hear the background of what happened while making me sad that one of my favorite developers.
I thought they were so like super popular and famous.
They're still great.
Dev, that's the fucking question.
Let me get through this, all right?
Okay.
He says it's been nice to know the background of what happened while making him sad that one of his favorite developers will never be the same again. Is there a developer you'd like to know more about, good, bad, or ugly, in a similar type book to read or listen to?
BioWare.
No.
I want to know what the fuck happened.
EA happened.
How did it get this fucking bad?
That's very simple. EA.
Well, I know that, but how did it get this bad? Like BioWare was like a critically acclaimed studio.
I guess who else say about Pandemic along with that buyout, and then they overloaded both studios with too much work.
Right.
And then they decided to pull the plug on Pandemic because they weren't really interested in them whatsoever. They focused so much on Dragon Age and Mass Effect, trying to do the same thing with BioWare, and it turns out they cannot produce a product that is living up to expectations from the legacy of those studios because of the pressures brought by the publisher.
I didn't want you to tell me, so I want to read it in the book.
Yeah, BioWare. Really simple. EA and people left.
I said Jason Schreier, Snerts, not Josh Stearns or whatever the fuck is in
Jason
the
credits.
I'm sorry. I just got you the Dr. Seuss version of the fucking story.
The Cliff Notes is nice.
It's under 6 pages. You're good.
You didn't do enough grandstand like Jason Schreier does.
No. Hey, man, I was the heart and soul of Mercenaries, too, even though I was just a low-level tester that no one gave a shit about. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Who gives a shit about these publisher stories? To be honest,
I do.
Like, who?
I think it's
really?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. Yeah,
I do too.
Okay, all right.
I like
but
knowing how
would
the
you
sauce
want it
works.
in a book, or would you want it in like an HBO special?
Like,
you got the book.
I mean,
Yes, the book.
I got the book.
All right. My bad.
Veto. Sit the fuck down, Snerts. Let us land this one. Okay.
Oh man.
No, I do like the stories. I do. What was the first one he did?
My bad.
Before this one?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
He had a book
he did have
before
one
this one
before
where he
that,
talked about a couple. It was like Diablo, I remember, was one of the stories.
He be snitching.
I mean, Diablo is Blizzard, so.
Yeah, but it was a different book. It was years ago. It's on my shelf, but I don't remember what it's called. It doesn't matter. I like these stories. Anytime we can get
Blood,
insight,
Sweat, and Pixels?
That's it.
That's it.
It was it's like a collection of short stories of multiple dev studios. Anytime we can get insight into how this profession is working beyond the corporate speak that they try to filter it to us through, I'm super interested. I love hearing from actual developers or even like I actually really love hearing from like support staff studio members, like folks that aren't like doing the art or building the mechanics, but like they're keeping people on schedule or they run they support that team. I love hearing from them, because it's like a normal person's take on how video games are made. I love the documentaries that we've gotten, like the Last of Us ones that are behind the scenes and things like that. The story of Xbox thing that they did. I love that shit. So I'm always for more of these.
Donnie loves a documentary.
I really do. Yeah, I do love a documentary just in general. I love a documentary. So yeah, I'm into this. My answer right now would really be Perfect Dark and the Initiative.
Oh my
that's a good
God,
one.
yes.
I would love to know that story because here's the thing. I think there's a hell of a story there. I would love to hear from the person that's like, yeah, Xbox said they were coming in. We were going to hire up to 150. We're going to, and then that plan changed. Like, how did Crystal get involved? What happened? Like, I would love to know.
I want all of their stories because what was that game? That's not Back for Blood. The vampire game that you played. It was like it just felt half done. It was a 4-player. It could be 4-player.
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
No, Left 4 Dead. Yeah,
not
Left 4 Dead.
Not Left 4 Dead.
What's the name of the damn game? I know
What
you're
the
talking
hell's the name of that game?
I can see it. The Bite Back edition. I have the controller.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
What is it called? Redfall.
He's like, I have a controller.
I just want all the studios and Xboxes like the actual story behind what happened with them, what happened with Perfect Dark. Like, man.
But Perfect Dark feels unique for a lot of different reasons. They made such a big deal about the startup of the studio, the initiative. That's why they called it the initiative, to build a homegrown studio where in Santa Monica. Like, all of that was about buzz. They were like, we're here to plant a flag. Then how does Crystal get involved? Like, I know it's because they hired a guy from Crystal, but like, you could have just bought Crystal at a time when they were buying everyone and Crystal was for sale. Yeah. And they didn't do that. And they were doing Perfect Dark, and we got this demo, and then it was canceled, and everyone was fired. Like, there feels like there's 10 stories there. There's a lot going on in that 5-year period there.
And the website's still up, which is also sad.
Like, Redfall could have just been Crunch. They tried to make a live service thing. They didn't, and it came out as Redfall. Like, that I understand. I think there's a lot of stuff we don't know about the initiative.
So if you go to the initiative site and you click on Contact Us, it takes you to the a Bing search.
Hey, they're getting that traffic click. The power of Bing. And remember, there was their quadruple A studio. Remember, it was going to be their the best of the best. That was going to be their Naughty Dog.
Yeah,
and it's like it was none of that.
Apparently, it was not enough.
None.
Yeah,
they didn't even give it a chance to do anything, which is just so crazy to me.
Like, and the demo looked good. The slice you got looked good.
That little slice looked cool.
And it was like, what happened? Like, I would love to hear. I would love for a person to be like, "This is the game we wanted to make." I would love to see that. You know,
it's a damn shame you put all that time and money into this, and you just say,
nothing.
Never mind.
They have a bunch of those. Crackdown, Scalebound. Yeah.
Oh, Scalebound. God damn it. Microsoft.
Yeah.
Everything you guys do that would bring me to your side, you cancel.
Oh, another one would be Stadia.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd love to know more there too. Especially if we could get like, here's how the game industry really works behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. This is the amount of money it takes to start a new platform. Like, I would love that. You know, like a breakdown.
Do you think there's parallels with like the 3DO Jaguar, consoles of a lost generation?
No, because Stadia was not the console, right? It was the service. It was the first kind of take it like the cloud.
I guess my point being like a third party doesn't really have a chance to make it. What are the lessons learned?
So we've heard a lot of stories about like a lesser talked about aspect of this business is these platform providers, these publishers, they go to these developers and just cut them checks just to port games to like, hey, we need content for our system. Okay. So like, here's $10 million. Get your game to our system by launch. Yeah, and that happens all the time.
Sure.
And because there's a lot of, especially for a platform that is risky, that is underdeveloped, those publishers, those developers, like, we can't afford to put our team to support this. There's no outcome. But Stadia got Red Dead, Cyberpunk. It was like, for a minute, it was the best place to play some of the biggest games in the world for like 6 months. It was undeniably better than most anything else. There's like a story there. I would love to know, like, what was Google's investment? Like, I would love Phil Harrison to be like, they gave me $1 billion and I gave it to 20 developers to bring their games to Stadia.
And I know you're sick of this trope, Donnie, but like going back to the past and whatnot. But like, I do feel like there's some kind of connective tissue between like the failed consoles of the earlier generations, like the 3DO, the Jaguar. like versus like the new stuff trying to do the streaming, trying to be like basically like the D life of like the world, right?
That's
and it doesn't mean it's guaranteed success. I mean, shit, even sometimes like Nintendo wasn't guaranteed success.
It's an incredibly hard market to break into and stay, and Xbox has spent billions trying to do it and have never really done it.
Right. Yeah, no, it's I don't know. I mean, and then people talk about Xbox, and this is just retreading on territory. But he's like, and then you think of the Dreamcast and whatnot. But yeah. Anyway, I will stop there.
So those would be my picks for documentaries or books, exposés.
Anything on your end, Delvin?
I said mine. BioWare.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It had been so long.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Well, we made it to the end. I think that's gonna do it for us. This is
I would hope so. Almost 4 goddamn
hours. We over here sounding like the Iron Lords, apparently let me put
on my banana costume.
Iron.
Here's my banana costume.
Yo.
I need to have a banana.
Dude, all of our videos are gone. They're gone.
We've been going so long, we lost everything.
Wait, hang on. Let's see here. What does this do? I have images of videos.
I
don't know what they are.
I keep seeing the pictures changing from
and they don't work.
Okay.
They don't work. I'm pressing and they don't even work. Dev, it's fucked. I got no outro for you, buddy. Like it is what it is. You're gonna have to make them. This shit is. I don't know what Chalfie T and Delvin did, but his shit is broken.
Well, it is what it is, but you know, I actually have the outro. It's just an MP3, so I can just add that to the outro. So
sorry, YouTube
nobody's
watchers.
sleeping in the middle of
the bed.
Oh God, here we go.
And on that note, please, ladies and gentlemen, play some videos. We're out.
Nobody's sleeping in the middle of the bed. The middle of the bed is only where you do the business. But when everybody's ready to sleep, it's the side of the bed that can't be beat. It's the middle of the bed where lovers meet. But when it comes time to slumber, it's the edges. Ooh, 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 the edges.